Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. We are back tonight once again for the Brawn GP career. We are heading into technically their second home Grand Prix, isn't it, really? Because they did have a bit of Italian ownership, I believe. But we are heading into Monza for this evening, the Italian Grand Prix. And of course, the big news for the day is the F125 update has dropped. There is a new AI update, which you'll be getting a first glance at today. I did do a little bit of practice for the stream, but I didn't really notice anything in qualifying, but I was more focused on myself than the AI. So either way, it should be interesting to see how they fare out. Obviously, the main details for the update was they're a little bit slower on entry. A little bit faster on entry and a little bit slower on exit as well. So yeah, I'm interested to see how it fares out. Apparently, the lap time overall is still going to be fairly similar, but yeah, there'll be a bit of a difference apparently in the cornering speeds and things. So. And also performance update, but I don't know who gains and who loses. Yeah, I think Alex doing a stream right now where he's trying to find that out, right? I don't think there's been any outright information on who has the best car and who has the worst. So Sauber still last. Justice for Sauber. Do you know what? I actually don't think Sauber are the worst car anymore. I'm not gonna lie. With how they performed in over the season, sure they were maybe quite bad at the start, but they actually progressed to be a nearly a midfield team. I'd say. I don't think they got the worst car anymore. I don't think so. But, yeah, I'm keen to see how it fares out. I don't think, obviously, it makes a difference to career mode, unless you start a new one, obviously. But yeah. Alpine the worst for sure. That should make sense, yeah. I mean, Alpine should be the worst. But I don't know if EA, see the same as us, so... I mean, to be fair, they did downgrade Yuki Tsunoda to, like, 79 rated, didn't they? But he's still very good in my career. He literally got a couple of podiums in the last few races in our career, so... He's not made any difference, really, no matter the rating, so maybe it'll be the same for the cars as well, I don't know. The Haas isn't great. Yeah, the Haas isn't great either, but like I said, I think it's safe to say Alpine probably do have the worst car right now. Also, chat, I actually have a little bit of a special visitor on this stream right now. I don't want to disturb because she's being very peaceful, but... There is a wiener here. There is a wiener. Dana's not here right now, so she's been hanging out with me all day. But Artie is here. She probably won't be here for long when we get racing and it gets quite hot, but... She chilling for now. She chilling. I'm gonna slowly move her back though. You probably won't see her on the on the stream too much, but oh, look at that, Artemis is here. We have an Artie on the show. We have an Artemis on the in the chat as well. Ain't no party without an Artie. Exactly. Ain't no party like an Artie party. Put Artie in the rig. Should be faster than Root, to be fair. Should put faster lap times than Root. Max is rated higher than Schumacher in my career. Interesting. I actually don't know what the ratings are in my career. Maybe we'll have a look at that before we get started. When do you come home, by the way? I leave next Tuesday. It's when I come home. But it's an overnight flight, so technically I'm not back in England until Wednesday morning. So I would assume the first stream will either be on Thursday, or I might take a couple of days to, catch back up from the jet lag and things and focus on Creator Series my first stream back. But we'll see. One more week till Von come. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Command camera, Miles. Just the word camera. Take a few days to relax. Yeah, I probably will do, but obviously I do want to try and get back into the swing of things fairly quick when I'm home. So, yeah, we'll see. I've obviously got to put my rig back together as well, and that might, be a bit of a nuisance, but... How bad is the jet lag? Honestly, in the past, it's taken me a couple days, and usually I'm fine after that, but it's a 5-hour difference between back home and here, so... I go to bed at like around 11 p.m., 12 p.m. here, which is like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in England. So, yeah, I've got to be a little bit careful with that. By the way, the poll is up in chat right now, by the way. Only about a minute left on that poll, I'd say. So if you haven't voted on the poll, make sure you do so. Who do we race as today? I believe last time we raced as Hulkenberg out in reverse Zandvoort. And I believe that result we got with Hulkenberg getting that podium in Zandvoort also put him above the Jensen Button in the championship too. So get your votes up on the Twitch chat right now, and let's get going for the weekend, shall we? Ilmon camping subs nearly complete. Nice, nice. Should just come home Thursday in time for FC. I can play FC from here, to be fair. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Do you use a ground sheet on your tent? My tent comes with a ground sheet, so technically yes, I guess. I don't get how racing performance will work. Fastest drivers will win. No, not all the time. I've seen, I think the Mercedes is, the fourth best car on the R&D, and I've seen, George Russell win a race on racing performance before. Obviously, when I've done, a 5-lapper and stuff like that, doing a bit of testing and things, but you don't really see, obviously the Haas is winning or anything like that, but, yeah, I don't really see, Verstappen win that much, to be honest with you. 75% saying Jensen Button. You guys are all Jensen Button fans today, aren't you? You're all Jensen fans. That's fair, Peter. That's fair. Right, so Jens will be the man we race as for the day then. But let's have a look at the championship standings and stuff before we head into the Italian Grand Prix. So, we do have 2, 4, 6. We have 8 races remaining in this season. We are powering through this season, aren't we? We'll have obviously Monza today, back on Wednesday, then Singapore on Thursday. That'll be this week's schedule for the career mode. But yeah, full focus on Monza today. Last time out in Zandvoort, we did take a beautiful little podium with Nico Hulkenberg scoring a P3 there, which was a very, very good result. Some late drama, obviously, with George Russell spinning. We got past Yuki Tsunoda on the final lap as well. And yeah, very, very good race out in Zandvoort. And we're hoping for more of the same here in Monza as well. In terms of championship, though, both drivers, as you can see, are sitting in 9th and 10th place in the Drivers' Championship. 60 points for Hulk, 55 points for JB. 5 points separating the teammates right now. Will JB get ahead of Hulkenberg in today's race? We will find out over the next couple of hours. But in Constructors' Championship, looking pretty on luck there to get a P5 with Brawn. We're quite far up on Williams. Now we've been scoring plenty of points in recent races. And yeah, I do feel like that car's performance is slowly getting better and better. And yeah, we can try and maybe not get past top 4. I don't think we can get past top 4 anymore anyway. But yeah, keep trying to extend and get close as possible by the end of the season. And then hopefully for season 3, we'll have a strong car ready to hopefully fight for some championships. That's the end goal, obviously. And yeah, maybe we are getting closer and closer to that. A couple of messages there. It does feel I've got something on development sides here. Oh yeah, some new parts, but I don't want to spend anything just yet. I'll probably do some more development after this race. And the research should be okay as well. Right, let's switch over our movable parts to JB's car real quick. There we go. And yeah, as you can see in the R&D, we are almost... Actually, I think if we put these back to Hulk real quick... Are we ahead of Haas? No, not quite. Not quite. But yeah, we are getting slowly more and more up the R&D. You know, we were the second worst car for a long time. Only recently got ahead of Racing Bull. And yeah, but not too far away from overtaking Haas. Alpine not too far away either. By the end of the season, I'd like to be where Aston and Williams are, but I don't know if we'll be able to match them with only 8 races remaining. It'll be a bit of tough work. We were talking about the driver ratings earlier as well, weren't we? Let's have a look who's the highest rated in our career. Charles Leclerc has a higher rating than Verstappen. Wow. To be fair, he is leading the championship right now, so I guess it makes sense. But Charles Leclerc is 95 rated, same as Michael Schumacher. Norris, Verstappen, Senna all on 94. George Russell, 93. Piastri, Villeneuve on 92. Sainz is 91. Wow. And he's a free agent. That's crazy. Hamilton's 90 rated. Häkkinen's 90. Gasly, JB, both 89 as well. Couple of 88s with Coulthard and Albon there as well. Jeez. Yeah, Charles flying, isn't he? He has had a very good season, though, to be fair, so I guess it's not really a big surprise. Actually, it says on the right-hand side, if you look where his character is, it says 97 there. But on this screen, it says 95. It says Verstappen's 95 rating as well. But then 94 on the screen. I don't know how that works. I don't know what one the real one is there, I'm not gonna lie. 97? Yeah, he might be 97 rated. I don't quite understand how that works personally, but... Alright. I guess like moral performance something? Maybe, yeah. Maybe like his focus... It could be the focus rating, actually. Maybe the focus rating is increasing their overall rating, but like their base rating is 95. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to resonate with it. I'm trying to resonate with it. But yeah, either way, Charles Leclerc being 97 rated, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Right, let's get our car set up for the weekend then, shall we? We are racing as JB today. I would like the harder allocation, I think, because the tire wear, as we saw yesterday in the multiplayer races, were brutal. So I think we probably do want to go for a harder allocation here. Let's also set the cars up, and then we can go into the weekend. Being air company, by the way, yeah. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's an actual thing, but yeah, either way. Right, let's get the cars set up. So we could stay number 3 there, I think it's fine. We'll put number 3 on this one. Back to number 2. I do feel like we probably should take some engine penalties, shouldn't we? We have got a few parts starting to get worn, and Monza is the best place to take penalties, so maybe we'll see how practice goes and then decide after that. New gearbox, and then JB will put a practice set on. Oh, I tell you what, the ICEs are pretty worn on JB's car, aren't they? 58, 59, 54, 57. It's not great, is it? I think we might not have much choice, so we might have to take a penalty with JB regardless. And he is who we are racing with today as well. Energy store's getting a bit high as well. I think no matter what, we might have taken ICE, and maybe we'll see how qualifying goes and switch out based on that, maybe. I also test the new patch updates. Yes. I don't think we'll really get a good look at the patch update until we get into the race, but yeah. What's the place to do it? At least exactly, yeah. Let's see how practice goes first, and then we'll decide off that. But I do imagine no matter what, we are going to take that ICE, so. All right, JB is the man we are racing with today, so let's get cracking. I reckon if you said to someone who's underperforming and not happy, they'll have a higher base rate to the race on the sides. I would imagine so, maybe. I'd imagine so. Because I think Verstappen was 95 rated, but on that moral area that we're talking about, it was 94. So it could well be the focus rating being implemented there, to be honest with you. We did 2 50% Monzas, and now we're doing 100% Monza. I guess we are Italian addicts around here, aren't we? Staying close to my heritage. 35 minutes, Lucas, for a 3 gigabyte update? That's crazy. How bad's your internet? Oh, I tell you what, chat. This might be the perfect test. Look at that race. Ooh. This might be a very good test, actually. It's not going to rain for long, though, is it? The rain is literally in one small segment only. 16% to 38% to 23 to 20 to 13, and then back to 1 right at the end. Interesting. And then quali is dry the entire time as well. Okay, this would be a good way to test that AI update. I like that. I like it. We can get a good idea of how they feel in both the wet and the dry. What's that AI on right now? 105. Let's bump it to 107 for practice. See how it goes for now. We did lower a little bit for the race yesterday, so. You still yesterday, my Wi-Fi sucks? Yeah, fairs. Champions League back tomorrow is indeed. Right. I think we are basically good to go for FP1, so let's get underway for the opening session, shall we? We have race strategy, time management, and ERS management all to focus on today. Let's get a little bit of practice under our belt, shall we? Monza's the place to be, at least, exactly, yeah. If there is one place to take penalties, Monza probably is the main one. Dutchie had to invite me 3 times. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at that Red Bull helmet on the Aston Martin too. I think I hate it. I do kind of wish the helmets would update, but I guess they are assigned to the driver, aren't they? So I guess not much they can really do with that. It's getting worse, Lucas, mate. Right, so let's get underway for some practice, shall we? We are in... Where's my monster set up? There it is. I would have liked a little bit of practice in the weather, when the wet weather in practice, but unfortunately there's not going to be any, so it's a bit of a shame. I had a dream I was in a community race around Australia in mixed conditions, and I outbroke myself and slammed into you, then I woke up and thought, why the fuck did I have pace? No, you was actually trying to unlap yourself, Nuka, that's what it was. I just lapped you. Oh, good cheers, Callum. Right, let's get underway for time management, I think. Did it actually give us a harder allocation? Nice, it did. Good stuff. Right, let's go do some of this. And then get a few laps under our belt. It was a P9 as well, so it's actually you were slow. Do you remember what corner it was you T-boned me in? I had the same dream team I hit Daniel at Monza instead. And accidentally turned right into someone as well, right? How's the AI feel? I'm literally about to my first lap right now, so we probably won't really get like a great idea of it until we get into the race, but yeah, hopefully we can still get a rough idea of it. British average position in CS is P9 too. Yeah, I suppose. Maybe Nico was actually in the creator series. Too much Monza this weekend for me. It is a lot of Monza, isn't it? It's a lot of Monza. It'll be a very Baku kind of weekend as well, because obviously we got Baku on Wednesday. Then we'll have Baku for the creator series, most likely. And then we'll have Baku for the community race. So, no audio? I forgot to say. There we go. Apologies. We got plenty of Baku to come. I think actually we'll be doing 4 races in Baku this week. Wednesday we'll do 100%. Saturday will be 100% for the Creator Series. And then Sunday we do 250s, so... Plenty of Baku. I won't get bored of it, I don't think. Or maybe I will. If I'm not a pro at Baku by the end of the week, then I gotta retire, I reckon. Goes to the right-hander and set to one right before the sort of straight second DRS zone. I think I know which one you're talking about. Car was a little bit stiff there. Went to Monza last week at the GP. Have 2 major adjustments to the track on the game, honestly. I'm sure you can say that about a lot of tracks, I'll be real. You can probably say that about a lot of tracks. I know Zandvoort isn't perfect either. Because obviously, you know, maybe it's more of a game fix than the track itself, but obviously in real life they take that high line through turn 3, and in the game the low line's better, so... Well, will Russell end up being upside down and Alonso got points for it? Yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think that's turn 6, I want to say. I believe. Wait, why is the tire we're looking okay? Why is tire wear looking good? That was in the green. I mean, it still did 4% in the rear left tires, so that is still kind of high. Well, we'll see if it stays that way, but interesting start. You buy the Monza R12V2 and the FSR2. Nice, nice.
Shell.
Yeah, oh, Chloe, they watched the 43-month resub. I appreciate that. I swear you resubbed the other day. Am I going crazy? Maybe it's a new resub, I don't know. Thank much, Chloe, regardless, for the 43-month resub. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Guess who's been chats? Welcome, Chloe. It's a Vince fam for the 43. I thought so, but maybe I'm going crazy. It's more likely the latter, to be fair. Most likely the latter. We actually went P1 off that first lap. To my own surprise. Parabolica is usually the worst for, oh my goodness. That was way too wide there. Parabolica is usually the worst for the tire wear. 18.9. You're going too fast. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. I was in the Escaro zone, the game, the curbs too different. Like when you enter the in the corner, there aren't any such curbs, and the green part is very narrow. Like I say, the games never have been perfectly accurate with the tracks and things. I don't actually remember the last time Monza got a laser scan. When was the last time Monza was laser scanned in the game? Been a little bit of time, I think. But obviously the track does change every single year, right? So if they don't laser scan the track after a year or two, it does quite easily get outdated. And the tracks always have very small or sometimes even big adjustments every single year, so... That was better through Parabolica, kept on the track that time. I think our tyre wear has remained the exact same every single lap.
Right,
I don't think it even adjusted a slight bit.
Data, far from optimal.
Has the update arrived yet? Yes. We are using the update right now. Again, we're not really going to get a great idea of it until we watch the AI themselves and get to partake against them in the race a bit more. So maybe once we've done this program, we've actually... Well, we did one more lap, actually. Once done another lap, we're going to go watch the AI for a little bit and just see how they perform differently compared to the previous game. We're still P1 right now. It's still relatively early in the session, though. This lap's a little bit slower, but that's okay. Just getting a feel for the track at the moment. Ideally, I'd like to see the AI straight line speed has been adjusted a bit. But I believe that the corner exit speeds probably should nullify their top speed a little bit. It means they'll take longer to get to their top speed, which should hopefully be good. What pedals do I have? The Club Sport V3s from Fanatec. Have I ever used the G923? No, I've used the G29, but not the G923. 18.8, fairly consistent results there. Okay, nice. Right, so 10-11% on those tires after 4 laps. That's about 2.5% per lap, isn't it? Just over on the rear left. Monza's last time was 2015? Really? Wow. That doesn't seem right. They must have done one before then. Or well, later than that. Maybe the last time I had a scan was 2015. They manually add things, but yeah, maybe for F1 26 they might later scan Monza. Because I know the curbs, like at the first chicane, have changed up a little bit over the last few games, so they could just be doing manual adjustments rather than laser scanning. Monitor size. The one I'm using right now is a 27-inch. The ones I have back at home are 32. I definitely prefer 32. For racing, definitely prefer a bigger screen. So yeah, about 2.5% wear per lap on the rear left probably isn't so bad, actually. That probably does mean we can still pull off the medium, hard, medium, I reckon. What up, Jimmy? Right, let's go to the pits. Okay, let's go watch a couple laps of AI driving, because I want to see the difference between how they were before and how they are now. We should say they're a bit faster on corner entry, and then a little bit slower on corner exit. That should be the most notable changes. So let's go and have a look at them and see how they've performed now. Any rain? We are expecting a bit of rain in the race, yeah. Not a lot, but it should be enough to test out the AI. But no rain in practice, unfortunately, to watch them. But it should be a good test to see how they are in the rain. Okay. Right, who's out on track right now? We got any fast boys? Charlotte Close out on track, but he's behind a driver. That's great. Where am I located now? I'm currently in Canada. Whoa, big slide on the exit. I would like to watch Charles Leclerc, but he's being impeded right now. Okay, maybe we'll skip a little bit of time then. Try and wait for some clearer traffic. Matthew, I think you're following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Right, Sonoda's out on track. Sonoda should be a good one to watch. He's got quite a fast car, so... Right, let's see how the AI looks, shall we? That's what I'm thinking, noob. But you should be able to notice the difference even, like, if it's raining and you're on dry tires still. Are they faster on corner entry? I think so. That looked pretty quick in the corner entry, didn't it? Why am I in Canada? Me and my girlfriend do long distance. I'm not gonna lie, it looks okay. They lifted a little bit on the apex of that right-hander there, but... Stay there, bro. Very bad weather in London. Unfortunately, I haven't got a lot of choice. Let's see where Yuki goes with this lap here. It looks all right. I should be in a accident. It looks okay. Let's see what his lap time is to go with it. Is it going to be an 18? Yep, 18-0. Puts him into P2. Damn. I like it so far. I like the look of it. Again, I think we'll get the best way to test it will be when we actually race against the AI a bit more. Exactly. It's hard to compare without a reference, but from what I'm seeing, it looks okay. It looks okay. I think the best test will obviously be when we get into the race itself and go wheel to wheel them and things like that. I've heard apparently with the AI update, they're going to be more aggressive with their dive bombs and stuff, and also more aggressive on defense too. So, could I help you build a good sim? Not if you're going to spam my chat, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm keen to see how they'll fare out in the race. Right, what we'll do then is we've got the time management done. Let's go and do race strategy next, I think. Pump out a few more laps on medium tires, and then in the FP2, we'll go and do some soft tire laps. Do a bit of ERS management and some quality pace as well. All right, let's head out on track.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Get the good old gloves on. You okay, Hardy? You okay? You go? She looks a little bit startled, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she realized how loud I was. She thought it'd be fun to chill in here, but now she's like, I'm not sure about it, actually. She's still here for now, though. We'll see how long it lasts. When Dana gets home, she'll be racing out the room very quickly. I did leave the door open, so... She's tucking herself back in. All right, let's go do some race pace laps, shall we? We're down to P7 now, both McLaren's ahead of us. And I imagine we could probably stay around the same AI as before, though, right? I don't think the AI update, I don't think has changed anything in terms of the overall pace. It's just changed how the pace is distributed, basically. So I don't believe we'll need to change the AI at all. Hopefully not anyway, but we'll see. Apparently the lap time should be relatively even, so... What up, who's this? Alright, let's go do some race laps. Just to give us a good idea of how the time war is over a race lap as well. What up, Cyrus? I think the hard tire would be good for Monza. Yeah, I mean... Time around here is quite brutal. I don't think we can do a one-stop. We learned that pretty quickly in yesterday's community race, so... It will most likely be a two-stop. Probably a medium, hard, maybe a medium, hard, medium. Actually, I think we've only got one medium tire, haven't we? So, if anything, probably a medium, hard. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, I don't think. Tell you what, might be a good idea to follow that Ferrari behind us and see how it looks from behind with their pace in the corners. .5 seconds up the Delta. Yeah, imagine gapping him a little bit, I think. How's the AI seem so far? It's difficult to really say until we get into the race itself. But we watched an onboard lap from the AI, and it does seem a little better. They seem a little bit quicker in the corner entries, a little bit more... less traction-y on the corner exit, so... We'll see when we get into the actual race, but so far it looks okay. Five tenths to the first sector, and the first chicane, sorry. Keep an eye on that tire wear as well. Second up. Charlotte closed only P9 on soft tires so far. Unless he's just put on the soft tire, but... I'm sure Hobie wants to get a bit more than that. Yeah, I think that Ferrari behind us is actually is boxing this lap. There's a bit of a gap between us now, so... This lap felt pretty good as well. This will be an 8.5. I think if we can keep the lap times in the 18s, I'll be fairly happy. That'll be good consistency. A little bit of grass to the right-hand side, but should be okay.
Get in there.
Yo, anti-hero.
Miracles do happen, mate.
Thank you much for the gifted sub to Voz, dude. I appreciate it, man. Bro put his first ever comment and immediately got a gifted sub. I'd love to see it. Thank you much, chat, for that gifted sub to Voz. I appreciate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, go slow spin chat. So welcome, Voz. Instant Vince fam for the first time on behalf of Anti-Hero. I appreciate you, dude. Hope you're good, man. .6. What up, Sean? I'm not really, don't mind a parabolica. I'm not really a big museum guy either. I don't know how those people who love art go to art galleries and things. I can never. I don't think I have the appreciation for art compared to some people. The only kind of museum I'd go to is like some sort of car museum, I guess. I remember when the when F1 had their little exhibition in London. That was kind of like a museum in a way. That was pretty cool. Wonder where they are right now. Oh, good cheers, Sean. Exhibition was good, to be fair. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good. How much is Monza? How much Monza does one need to feel for happiness? Well, we was actually just speaking about that, Speedy, and I realized I have a lot of Baku coming up as well. We have Baku on Wednesday for the career modes, then we have Baku on Saturday for the creator series, and then double Baku on Sunday as well. So, plenty of Monza and Baku to go around here. More than enough. Yeah, London parking generally has always been very expensive. I think I parked like relatively far away and got a subway in. Pretty sure I just took the underground towards the exhibit because it was just so much cheaper to do it like that. I'm traumatized from that, Aiden. Please be careful. That shit traumatized me. Should be our final lap of race pace this one. Race pace actually felt pretty solid so far. It does feel great to hear V8s in Monza again. Just like the good old days. Am I flashbacking if I get a triple warning? Well, to be fair, I mean, I do play on regular anyway, Speedy, so I don't think I've got to worry about it too much. It's quite hard to get warnings on regular, so I do cheese here a little bit. 8.3. Those laps felt really nice.
That was a really good job indeed.
Really nice.
Valuable information out of
We haven't
that.
got enough fuel for one more lap, so we'll just do one more on this tire. And that'll do it for some race pace. Fairly happy with it so far, though. Consistently in the 18s. I like it. How do you apply mods to the game on PC? Find the mod you want to download it, extract it, copy and paste the folder into your F1 directory. Very simple. Most mods you download do come with like instructions with it, so have a look for the instructions. I hope the penalty system's fixed. Yeah, me too. I don't know if EA like even know about the penalty system at the moment, but it's crazy how broken it is. Like, I got one warning yesterday in the second race and immediately got a 3-second penalty. It's a little cooked right now. You like it? You like it because you tried to keep on the track as much as possible. Just to benefit from the other penalties. How long are creator races? The creator races, I mean, they vary a little bit depending on safety cars and weather and stuff like that, but usually creator race starts at 6, typically finish around 8:30, 9, something like that. But like I say, it always varies. I get my mods from overtake.gg. If you Google it, you'll find it. I hope one day there's a decent F1 game without stupid glitches. I feel like we might be waiting a very long time for that, to be honest with you. No matter what F1 game is, there's always glitches. Even the best F1 game, F1 2020, had its glitches. What wheel do I have? The Monza FSR. All right, that should do it for some race pace. There were some very nice laps, actually. Very happy with those. We actually finished on 18.2 as well, so very nice consistency. If I'm around Cyrus, then yeah. Most likely. Are they 4 races? Yes. Creator Series is always 4 races. Well, most of the time. Sometimes the wildcard splits up a little bit. You might do 250%, but most of the time they're always 100% races. They're not always full qualifying, though. Sometimes they're only short qualifying. But you might get the odd full qualifying from time to time, too, and that makes it a little bit longer as well. Am I planning to get the FSR too? I would like to, but obviously it's a good bit of money, so I might have to sell on this one for a few £100, and then that will fund half of the FSRT, maybe. No updates work so well in the way, has it? We're getting a little bit of rain in the career mode later on. I think halfway through our race, we're expecting a bit of rain, so that'll be good. Hopefully, I won't need to drop the AI by like 5 or 6 clicks to try and make them, you know, fair. $650 for a will is crazy. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks great, and I'm sure the value for money is great for it as well, but yeah, it is pricey. Rob DJ? You'll notice such a big difference? Good. That's what I like to see. Tire wear is looking very good right now. That is a surprise. I mean, to be fair, we did almost 15% after 5 laps, so I guess it still is kind of bad, but I guess expected. So, in terms of the expected tire wear, we are actually pretty much on par with it. Slightly better, if anything, but yeah, I'm fairly happy with those. They fought like some pretty good laps. Lando Norris and Piastri both were on medium tires as well, both doing 8.0s, 8.1s. Nice. Okay, I think I'm fairly happy with where we're at right now. We're not going to do any soft tire laps for FP1. We'll save that for FP2, but yeah, I like where we're at. I like where we're at. Such an upgrade for my case. Well, I'm sure it is. I'd rather put money on a PC. That's valid. That's valid. I mean, the cost of that wheel is probably like half the price for pretty strong PCs. So, yeah, I don't blame you too much. During the Mexico weekend, you'll qualify Mexico and we'll reveal that the center logo is gone and we race at Monza again, spinning the Hungary flag. That's not even ambitious at this point, noob. I feel like anything's possible with Creator Series these times.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
All right.
However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
I honestly, I see the vision, Speedy. I see the vision. So, George Russell does finish up on top then in FP1. Charles Leclerc and Senna in that top 3 as well. Both Red Bulls looking pretty decent so far. To be fair, both Mercedes as well kind of up there, to be fair. So, P4 for Jacques Villeneuve, Piastri in P5, Verstappen P6, Hamilton, Norris, Stroll, and ourselves in that top 10. I want to compare the medium tires real quick to... Let's go against Lewis Hamilton. What does his medium tires look like? 18.5, 18.5, 18.2, 18.2, 18.2, 17.9, 17.9, 17.9, 17.9, 18.0 dead, 18.0. Okay. And what was our medium tires? Our medium tires were 18.2, 18.9. Actually, let's go from here onwards, I think. This is where we started doing our race laps, so... 18.2, 18.5, 18.6, 18.7, 18.3, 18.2. Okay. Fairly consistent lap times, but I'd say the average there is probably like, what, an 18.4 maybe? Okay. I'm actually fairly content with that, I think. I'm fairly content with it. All right. That should do it for FP1. Napoleon, thank you for the Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Do some dumb stuff the American tracks to qualify at coach and race at Vegas, possibly locks up with wild cards. I mean, they have done that before with Imola and Monza, haven't they? So, again, that's, I can see the vision. One step further, would take the logo in the middle, then rotate it to the Hungary flag. I mean, that's kind of what Noob said, to be fair, but... Maybe we can wait till Black Friday or whatever you call it in the UK so we can be financially responsible. We call it Black Friday as well, yeah. I'm always like a little bit skeptical about Black Friday because obviously you can sometimes find scam deals. So you gotta be a little bit cautious with it. But anything you are interested in buying before Black Friday, take like note of its original price so that when Black Friday comes around, you know if it actually is on a fair discount or not. Because a lot of the time a lot of retailers milk it. They will like hike up the price by 20% and then put a 20% discount on back to its original price and then say it's the discount. So many companies do it. You got to be very careful with that. Very, very careful. Right, let's go bolt out some soft tires, shall we? We'll start off with the ERS management, get that done and dusted, and then we can focus on doing a few quali laps. Color correct the red to orange and race at the secret Irish Grand Prix. Yes, the Dublin Grand Prix. I had to make sure I didn't say Belfast, because I'm pretty sure Belfast is in Northern Ireland, right? I always mix up the two. I'm the worst with it.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Black Friday always lasts about 3 weeks as well. Yeah, because then obviously they try and milk the Cyber Monday stuff right after as well, don't they? But yeah, most of the time they always go on for a little bit longer than they really should, but yeah. Sometimes you generally can find good deals. I found a good few deals that pass on Black Friday, but like I say, you have to be very careful with that. I tried to think that, but I kept thinking to buy. The capital of Ireland, to buy. Yeah, they actually do the Yas Marina Grand Prix in Ireland. We Irish not like it being mixed, yeah. I'll be honest, I have unintentionally said Belfast is the capital of Ireland many times in the past. I don't mean it, but my brain just keeps mixing the two up all the time. It's a very bad habit. I have to, like, actually properly sit there and think about it for a second to make sure I say the right one. Blasphemy, exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those DFS sales have been going on for like the last 10 years, to be honest with you, but... Average DFS moment. Companies will also raise the prices from the OG and will lower it back down to OG on Black Friday and take its discount. That's exactly what I'm talking about, yeah. They'll hike the prices up like a week or two before, and then on Black Friday, they'll put it back to the original price and saying that's the discounted price. It's a very common... I don't even know if you call it a scam, because it is tactical and people do fall for it. I guess in a way it is a bit of a scam, but yeah, either way. How do I learn a track? Putting the time and patience down for it. Understanding where the reference points are, where to brake, sometimes where to turn in, and just putting the time down and putting the practice down for it. Baku prediction and stuff. Baku prediction? It really depends. It's so difficult to call because I feel like McLaren's always a safe bet, but sometimes you do see, you know, Max Verstappen coming out of nowhere with a strong setup, and Charles Leclerc obviously got a pole in Hungary. Charles Leclerc does love Baku as well, so he is a bit of a god around a lap at Baku. Maybe I'll say Charles Leclerc pole. And then Piastri and Norris second and third. Would you say Monza's the best track to learn on? Yeah. If you're relatively new to the game, definitely. Because it's a relatively simple track, but it's also a good way to learn without assists. Because there's a couple of hard braking zones, a lot of traction zones as well. So it is a good one to learn generally. Why do we have another car sound? Because we can. Best part about playing on PC is the mods. Makes the game 10 times better. What about Austria? Austria's not too bad either. But there's not really a lot of, like, heavy braking zones in Austria. There's kind of, like, turn 3 and that's it. Even turn 4 isn't, like, a heavy braking zone. I mean, it is relatively heavy, but turn 3 is sort of the main one. Bahrain takes the best one to learn on. I agree with Bahrain, actually. Bahrain's a very difficult track to learn, in my opinion. It took me a while to learn Bahrain, but Bahrain has a very good mix of heavy braking zones and traction zones as well. Oops. That was a little bit messy in this car, right? I need to be a little bit more careful with my battery. I'm just going to keep it in medium for the rest of the lap. I'm just being a little bit too aggressive with it. This most likely will be a red. Unless it stinks to the green last seconds. No. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit more conservative with the battery. That one impossible turn in Set 2 Bahrain. Turn 10. Yeah, it's a very difficult corner. Turn 10 is very, very tricky. Endless thank you for as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. It'd be nice to download mods on console. Yeah. No way, Jose. Modding on console generally is almost impossible anyway, let alone doing it just for this game. I see it's going to be a tough Grand Prix for you. AI at Monza's OP. Well, I mean, we're going to find out because obviously there is the new AI update today. That's what we're trying out essentially at the moment, is the AI update, and Monza's a pretty good track for it, so we'll see if the AI is a little bit more fixed. Is your actual livery a mod? Yeah. Yeah, we're using a couple mods in this career. We're using the engine mod, obviously, and then the livery mod as well. That was much better on the ERS management. Look at that. I don't think I touched overtake once. Nice, 18-8. All right, let's do one more lap, and then that'll do it. I think. You can mod Minecraft on console, can you? I think setup is like 80% of being able to play the game. Oh, 100%. I think even a new player would probably feel the difference between a default setup and an actual custom setup. I remember when Dana was like playing a bit of F1 when she was actually doing it a while ago, and she was used to use base setups, and she would struggle with things like understeer a lot more. But once I gave her a custom setup, one that actually felt relatively smooth, she was genuinely like over a second a lap faster, simply because she was using a setup. And that's even for a beginner. So that's like one of the biggest tips I have for beginner players. Get yourself setups. Find yourself a setup that feels good, because you will find plenty of time from just having a setup alone. You'll see your AI go from like 60 to like probably nearly 80 just from having a setup. Although I will say on this game, default setup isn't too bad. In the past, default setups have been very poor. But in this game, default setups are decent. So you might not see as big of an impact in this game, but still definitely a noticeable difference. Console mods are only what the developers allow, though, so it's super limited. I mean, it makes sense. That makes sense. I guess they have to do it inside of the game itself, though, right? I don't know how... I don't imagine you can plug in a hard drive and copy and paste files, right? There's no way to do that on console. I think it has to be inside the game itself, I assume. What do you mean by setup? Is in car setup? Yes. The car setup itself, you know, where you change your wings and change your suspension and whatnot. That thing. It's horrendous. Turns out it's Titanic in a hurricane. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like default setups anyway. But comparing it to previous games, I think it's better than the previous games, personally. Maybe it's a wheel thing. That is most likely the scenario here. I think it most likely is a wheel thing that feels a bit better with default setup this year, but... It is an in-game thing. Minecraft's a shop, essentially. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, you have to buy the mods? Or it's just like a little catalog, basically. You pick and choose what you want. What are your thoughts on Baku as a track? Does it make this GP pretty exciting? I don't mind Baku. I always think Baku's a pretty good race. It's a bit more of like a wider Monaco. There's some, with more straight lines as well. Do I like oversteer or understeer setups? I personally prefer understeer, even though it's slower than oversteer. Understeer is easier to correct than oversteer is. It's a bit more safe, so to speak. There's a few free... I actually read that exactly as you put it. Fuck's that, Nico. There's a few free ones, but most are paid. That makes sense. Am I buying FM26? Oh, 100%. 100% I'm buying FM26. What power unit am I using? We're using a modded V8 engine. Understand 100% this game, you reckon? It does all come down to driving styles and preferences, generally speaking. I personally much prefer an understeer setup to an oversteer setup. Because that's just my driving style. I drive like that. Other people's driving style will prefer oversteer to understeer, so... right, we're actually on top so far. 18-0 for the first few laps there, but obviously we know that those guys were very quick in FP2. I think the fastest lap in FP2 was a 17-1, so... We are so back, Nico. So back. I probably won't play a lot of FC26, but I'll definitely play a lot of FM26. Right, so that's all the program's done. We've got 3 soft times remaining. What I think we'll do, chat, is I think we're going to go do a few quali runs and see how we look over an entire lap. I want to understand, but I always want the cards to be on the nose. I don't know if it exists, but I want it. That's kind of similar to how Verstappen likes it, right? Verstappen, typically speaking, does prefer understeer setups, but he loves it being super pointy. Like, really, really sharp on the front end. The way you describe it kind of reminds me of that. Are we on minimum fuel? No, we're not. That's minimum fuel. Right, let's go do a few laps.
All set. We're ready to go.
How's the pace? You're looking top 8 in quali? We'll find out how our quali pace is in a few moments' time. Race pace-wise, looking okay. But quali pace will be obviously quite important too. We are thinking about taking an engine penalty today because we have got a few worn components on JB's car, so we may have to take a penalty today. We'll see. Oh, yeah, you're going to score so many goals from that alone, Nico. So many. Comparing mid to Verstappen, probably the greatest compliment I've received this year. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, my Speedy. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I was purely speaking on the fact of how you like your car set up. I'm guessing that's our IC is hit 60%, right? Yeah. IC is 60%, so I really do feel like we're going to have to take a penalty here. 6'11" Canadian like you and Casapia. Never forget the 6'11" Canadian. Never forget. What a legend. I kind of forgot his name. Russell something, I think. Russell Darwood or something.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, Josh, how's it going, mate? All right, here we go. Why does no one use cockpit camera angle? Because cockpit sucks in F1. All right, here we go. Let's go to a quali lap, shall we? Car almost maxing out down towards turn 1. 15th in the speed trap isn't ideal, though. That is a little low on the speed trap. Gonna be understeer on the entry there, but should be okay. Still 5 tenths. Nice. Good Ascari, 7 tenths up, 8 tenths up. We're actually getting a little bit of slipstream here as well. This might boost the lap time a little bit further. Nice little Ascari there as well. We'll take a little bit of slipstream down towards the line, and that will be a 1.3 second increase, 16.6. Very nice lap. I mean, we all know toes and slipstreams and stuff here are very, very strong in Monza, so if we can try and find some of those in quali, That will get us a good bit of lap time. How's pace looking today? Honestly, after that lap, fairly good. We kind of need to do a lap without the slipstream and just see the difference, but, yeah. You okay, Artie? You okay? You're looking a little bit confused. Did you hear something? What? What are you looking at me for? What up, Vaha? How's it going, mate? Oh, you on the move? She's on the move, chat. I don't know if you can see her. Goodbye. Thanks for being here. As he got bored? Yeah. She was like, wow, this guy's so slow. I'm out of here. I don't blame her. How much does a wheel cost? Depends how much you want to spend. What's changed with the AI? So the main changes with the AI, the lap times are still roughly the same, but they're much better on corner exits now, so you can actually race against them a bit better on a straight line. And they're also a bit faster in corner entry. And apparently, from what I've heard, is apparently they can be better with dive bombs and defending and stuff like that. But, yeah. I'll believe it when I see it. When we get into the race, will be a good test. It's difficult to really see it in practice. When we get into the race, we'll get a good idea of it. What track is that? This is Monza. On average for an F1 one, again, they vary in price. The cheapest F1 style wheel would probably be like the SF1000 maybe from Thrustmaster. I think that's like £300, maybe 350. But you can get some very high-end ones which can cost, you know, 4 figures. So Monza KS. I think the Monza KS is about 350 as well, right? Maybe about the same price as SF1000s. Have they said anything about the AI moving under braking? Nope. That might be a skill issue, that one, to be honest with you. Right, 2 more soft tires. Let's go into a couple more quay laps and let's get it done. KS is £250. I think that's gone down in price. When I was looking at getting my wheel set, I think it was around 300, 350. Maybe it was more new at the time, so I guess it makes sense.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
In your opinion, who's the best race car driver in any race category? So basically, best racing driver right now overall, I'm guessing it's a question. Monza KS 350 Canadian, okay. Yeah, I think it used to be about £350, but I guess with new wheels coming out and stuff, it's dropped down in price a little bit. Kyle Busch, Mazepin, obviously. Definitely Nick DeVries, I'd say. Honestly, though, like, it's tough because I don't watch, like, a whole lot of other series. The only series I watch, really, is F1, World Endurance Championship, and then GT World Challenge. I don't really watch, like, IndyCar or NASCAR or anything like that. I don't really have any interest in those. So I'm sure there are great talents in those motorsports that I don't really watch. But from what I watch, like, obviously Verstappen is obviously the most notable mention. I think Kevin Estre, who races for Porsche, fantastic driver, really, really good driver. Matt Campbell's fantastic as well. Shane Van Gisbergen, I think his name is. He's pretty good too. Any category other than F1 I consider as rally drivers. Honestly, I'll always say rally drivers are some of the best drivers on Earth. Are they the quickest drivers on Earth? I don't think so. But in terms of their actual ability to drive a car, they are absolutely elite. And there's quite a big difference between being the best driver and the fastest driver, in my opinion. Fred Makovica? Yeah, Makovica's a great driver as well. The Vantor brothers are pretty decent too. It's like saying who's the best sport player and trying to compare Michael Jordan to Tiger Woods. Basically, yeah. But it's, I don't know, it's very difficult to really say because obviously every series is so different. Like, I don't think Lewis Hamilton could jump in a GT3 car and be better than Kevin Estre. The same way I don't think Kevin Estre would go into Formula 1 and be faster than Verstappen. Because they're all very accustomed to how, like, the series they're in. But I am very keen to see what Verstappen could do when he gets into GT3, though. Yeah, that lap was quite mid, 17.3. That wasn't a great lap, that one. Exceeding track limits. Cry about it, I reckon. Fastest Verstappen, but best is probably some Finnish driver with 4 consonants in a row. Mika Hakkinen. Kevin and Max in the Porsche from Nub 24 would be unfair. Honestly, teams shouldn't even turn up if that's the case. Matt Campbell, Kevin Estre, Max Verstappen, all in the Porsche. Just don't turn up. Don't even turn up. It's game over already. Rally drivers have my utmost respect. It's probably the most challenging type of racing. And that's exactly what I mean. Like, I don't really include rally drivers into a lot of category of racing drivers because, first of all, it's massively different. And their ability to drive a car is absolutely elite. Do I think they are fast drivers in terms of racing cars? Probably not. But in terms of what they can do with a vehicle, is insane. And only very few people could do that. Very, very few people. They've got balls of steel. I don't know how they drive the car that well with balls that heavy. F1 drivers the best in the world because they race the fast cars. Everything else is a joke. That's a very arrogant way to look at it. Very, very arrogant way to look at it. And very dismissive as well. How to get the V8 sounds? We're using mods. I feel like you've not even watched like a race outside of F1 with that sort of opinion. Like, that's a very, very, very direct way of looking at it. Sounds like rage bait. Probably could be, to be fair. Well, Dutchie, how's it going, mate? All right. One more soft tire left, I think, and that should do us for practice, I reckon. We're currently only a 10th done on Charlotte Leclerc. That's not too shabby so far. Looking pretty good so far, chap. Looking pretty good. Right, let's go and do one last lap, and let's see if we can try and beat that time. Last lap wasn't great, so plenty of time to find, I think. All the GT3 cars suddenly turn up as GT4s. Yeah, you might as well. I've been watching F1 since 95. F1 since 95. What about other motorsports since 95? I agree that some of the F1 drivers are also the best in the world, but your take is very, very, like, very arrogant. Don't think there's many F1 drivers that get in GT3 at Nürburgring match play straight away. Definitely not, no. Definitely not. And I can't wait to see Verstappen in an actual GT3, hopefully racing soon. Like, I know he's done like a lot of testing and stuff like that with the 296. And I'm pretty sure he obliterated the record as well, didn't he? That's one of the big things I love about Verstappen, though, is like he is such a motorsport guy. He's not just an F1 guy. He's someone who loves racing everywhere. He's raced this month in the GT3. Okay, yeah, I can see what he can do with it. Very keen. Montoya went to NASCAR and was garbage. Didn't Kimi Räikkönen do a bit of NASCAR as well recently? I remember Fernando Alonso tried to IndyCar and he struggled, didn't he? From what I heard, though, I didn't watch it at the time, but apparently it was bad fortune for Fernando, so... But I know he did struggle, though, overall. Alright, still gonna try and beat this time. Let's lock in real quick. No. Bad chicane. Close. We'll get a bit of slipstream here as well. Similar to our fastest lap. It's our teammate as well. Thank you, Hulk. Making me better than I am. I went a little bit wide of Parabolica though. Okay. 16.8. I mean, it's still in the 16s. Not too bad, but a little bit slow that time. What up, Dana? Has RT interrupted the stream at any point? She was actually lingering. I actually have the bed right here. She was actually chilling on the stream for the first hour. And then I think right before you got back, she dipped off. So she was chilling for a while. Wasn't Mike testing a GT3 a week after Kelly gave birth? Yeah, that was in Spa. Remember that. That was in Spa. Do I think he'll like it more than F1? Doing GT3? Honestly, probably. Because, like I say, Verstappen's been very vocal about wanting to do other motor racing, so... And he does a lot of sim racing as well. Where he's done 24-hour Nürburgring quite a few times in the sim racing world. Done 24-hour Daytona as well, like... I'd imagine he probably will enjoy it more than F1. Did I have a camera on her? No, but she was in the corner. I showed her on the stream a couple times. Let's get out of the way here as a catch-up. Max leaves F1 off the contract and goes to IMSA or WEC. I would imagine first, before he does WEC or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure to go into WC, you have to go through a different license. I believe the license he's getting for Nürburgring is only for the ADAC. I don't believe it's for WEC. So if he wants to do WEC, I believe he has to go through a different license first. I think he actually has to do ELMS first, if I remember correctly, before he can do WEC. Yeah, I mean, I think Verstappen does enjoy F1, but he definitely would rather do other things, I think. Especially now that he's got what he's accomplished out of F1 as well, you know. He's a 4-time world champion. Maybe by the time he quits F1, he might be a 5-time. Maybe a 6, who knows. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. That should be practice over and done with, I think. Let's have a look at the times. I think we are probably going to finish up in P2. I didn't see how long was left on the clock, but let's see. Yeah, 1/10 to Charlotte Leclerc. That's actually not too bad at this stage. I don't know if Verstappen's done that fast lap on the medium tire or not. If he has, that's a very strong lap time, which is a bit concerning on the mediums. But either way, let's finish up the session. Let's see how the rest session fares out and see if we can maintain that P2. Your comment about F1 drivers who struggle driving other race cars shows how naive you are. I did not say that once. I did not say that once. I literally just proved that Verstappen has got into another car and done very well. I've also said that other drivers outside of F1 would struggle in F1 as well. Like, it's all about how they are in their current environment. Game title F125. She's turned on Free the Doggo. She's not here anymore, K-Cray. She's not here anymore. But you're basing your opinion primarily only on F1, so I don't know how you're seeing me as naive. I'm being very open about it. But your naivety is saying that F1 drivers F1 drivers are the best drivers in the world when you're being very dismissive and naive only about F1. So, I don't know. Right back at you, I guess.
And that's
yes, Dana is lingering. She is lurking around.
Until next time.
All right.
Goodbye. That
should do it here in Monza, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Leclerc does finish up in FP2 on top with a 16.5. We finish up with JB in P2 with a 16.6. Sonoda in P3 as well, the 16.9. Lap times, honestly, in the softs, looking pretty good so far. Verstappen on the mediums with a 17.2. Norris, Russell, Lawson, Piastri, Hamilton, Ocon, all in that top 10 as well. Our teammate Nico Hulkenberg down in P17, a little bit lower down for him there. Hopefully, he can try and find a bit more time in qualifying, but yeah. All right, that should do it. How do I change car? What do you mean, how do you change car? Best scenario, front row? I mean, I'd like a front row after qualifying, but Easier said than done, that's for sure. Easier said than done. Right, let's finish off these last little bits of quick practice. And then that will do it for the day, I think, in practice. Is that 5 everything? It is, nice. How do I change car in career mode? You have to wait until the end of the season, then you can change teams. I don't think you can do it mid-season anymore. Maybe you can, but I'm pretty sure you can only change team at the end of the season. How's the car in the R&D? Still third worst at the moment, but we're making do with that. We are making do with that. Someone's taking it to heart. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Looks like Hadjar will be going to Red Bull. Why is he downgrading? Why is Hadjar downgrading? And let me guess, Yuki Tsunoda goes back to Racing Bull. And the cycle continues when Hadjar struggles in Red Bull inevitably. I mean, maybe Yuki goes Aston Martin now, actually. I think if Yuki's going to get dropped, surely he goes to Aston Martin, right? If Yuki's dropped by Red Bull, 100% he goes to Aston Martin. He's got to. Because he's not getting another shot at Red Bull. Straight fight between him and Lawson for the last V Cup. Lindblad expected to be promoted too. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Lindblad, actually. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. Right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. Time for qualifying here in Monza. One of the highest speed qualifyings of the entire season. Obviously, Verstappen did just break the record for the highest average speeds over a lap as well. But we have a fairly important question we need to answer, chat. Do we take a new ICE here? Looking at all of our ICEs, we have number 1's on 58, number 2's on 59, number 3's on 54, and number 4 is on 63. I'm feeling like we probably should take a new ICE here, shouldn't we? And depending on how qualifying goes, if we have a bad qualifying, maybe we'll take a complete new set as well. But you think new ICE? I think we kind of have to, really, don't we? I think our hand's been twisted. Our lowest wear is 54%. That would probably finish up around 65 to 70% at the end of the Grand Prix, especially with how high the revs go around here. It's either now or Baku? Yeah. Is Baku a sprint race? I don't think it is it? Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I think we should take a new IC as well. It does mean we are going to drop 10 places. So if we qualify P3, for example, we're going to qualify in P13. So no matter what, we are going to drop 10 places. If it's like, if we start 18th or below, no, actually, maybe, if we start 15th or below, I think we'll take a brand new engine completely. Because at that point, we're already quite low. We might as well take the rest of the components. If we qualify top 15 after the penalty's been applied, then maybe we'll avoid the rest for another day. Oh, excuse me. Avoid the rest for another day. We might take a complete new IC and use the used only ones for practice sessions going forwards. That would be what we do. That'd be exactly what we do. Although, to be fair, the worn ones we wouldn't use too much for anyway, so... All right, let's do it, chat. We're going to take a brand new ICE for today. Let's get these onto the fresher set as well. Most of this stuff is perfectly fine. The energy store is getting up a little bit too. But most other things are okay. Control is number 2, and then gearbox can set number 13 as well. Perfect. All right, that'll be what we do, chat. We are going to be taking a 10-place grid penalty at the end of qualifying for taking a new ICE. Unfortunately, a lot of our ICEs are starting to pick up a good bit of wear, and we are at that point in the season we are going to have to take a new one. So maybe at some point we might have to take another one again, but we'll cross that bridge when the time comes. But for now, we are going to drop 10 places with that new ICE. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get ourselves ready and underway for qualifying here in Monza. Q1 about to begin. Our quali pace was looking good in practice. Can we convert that quali pace, though, in practice into actual qualifying? That'll be where it is most important. Without further ado, we are expecting a full dry qualifying. Time for Q1 here in Monza. Coach of Brazil, Qatar, Romania sprints. Okay, got you. Got you.
They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today.
There's only one little block of rain, though.
Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
Quali P1 start P11, then I need to take on 10 cars. Exactly. Easy, right? All right. Let's do this. And we start off with a braking system fault. Beautiful.
Bear with us a few minutes. I'm afraid we're losing hydraulic pressure. There's a leak somewhere in the system, so just sit tight for a bit.
Stop leaking on my brakes. Damn, man. You guys love it. Right, let's skip on that time. There we go. Okay. At least the fault will actually be fixed this time compared to the DRS issue we had in Zandvoort. Right. Last race DRS issues? Yep. In Zandvoort, we had no DRS the entirety of Q1. Okay, we just started the first laps getting put down here. I want to see what the AI do for their first laps. Who is on a lap right now? Charles Leclerc is. Let's go, boy, Charles Leclerc. Let's see what Charles Leclerc puts down, and then we can decide where we need to be roughly once he's done his lap. Charles Leclerc probably is the fastest driver in his career right now, so... I did have a little gift for you. You actually did. That seemed a little bit sketchy on the exit there for Charles Leclerc. I feel like the AI make a few more minor mistakes on corner exits. I've noticed that so far. On corner exits, they look a little bit loose. Can you build a car properly? And the answer's no. Predictions up in the Twitch chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. We would qualify top 7 before penalties. 16-0 for Charles Leclerc. Wow. That's the fastest lap of the weekend so far. The fastest we'd seen up until this point was a 16-1 from Yuki. And Charles Leclerc has obliterated that. 16-0. That is crazy. Okay, let's go to our first lap, chat. Let's go to our first lap. We did a 16-6, I think it was, wasn't it? So
everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
16th. Easy top 3. $44K versus 4K right now. There could be some bank coming for the non-believers, the doubters. Let the Sauber go behind us real quick. What's that, so P6? Might still be early in the session, to be fair.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
Down to P7 already, just by saying that. All right, so these guys go behind us. We've got a little bit of traffic around us here, so got to be a little bit cautious. I think Norris on his outlap as well. Had to drop 1K on, no. A businessman, I see. I respect it. You vote no because you don't believe. I vote no for the payday. Bro's thinking business. Tell me around this track as a joke. I mean, to be fair, in practice earlier, it actually seemed okay. But I wonder if it was a tire upgrades more doing its thing. Wouldn't surprise me. There is a Williams behind me here. I'm not too sure if it's on a lap or not, but... What engine swap is this? We're using a V8 engine. Obviously in modded. Alright, here we go. First lap of Q1, ladies and gentlemen. 16-0 is the provisional P1 for the time being. I don't know if we're going to get close to that, but let's give it a good shot. Here we go. Purple center 1. How's the middle? Oh my god. Double purple?
P17.
That scurry wasn't the best. Here we go over the line. This looks like a great lap. Oh, 16-0 as well. Wow. 16-0. Oh my God, George Russell at 15.4. George Russell is on a 15.4. We're actually ahead of Charles Leclerc. I thought we'd be nowhere near Charles Leclerc. We wedge ourselves into P3 at the end of our first lap. But George Russell has a 15.4. 0.6 difference. Seems you're in automatic transition mode. Yeah, for sure. That seemed like automatic to me. Merc underweight, check the VODs. That is insane. And that's a Q1 as well, 15.4. Wow. We're probably going to break a 14, I think. And imagine in Q3, we'll see a 14 getting put down. Sing happy birthday with the gears.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left
Hang on.
now. The tank's pretty much empty.
That was awful. That was awful. It was worth a go, though. Little bit out of tune. Little bit out of tune. Check George's files. Wasn't actually too bad. It was a good effort. Try it one more time. No. No, I'm tragic at it. I don't know. I can't judge the symphony of it. You hear the vision? Bro, Superman. Sounds like someone who doesn't know the name of they're singing for. Happy birthday to Emma. Happy birthday. We've all been there. Let's be honest, we've all been there. It's the worst when they do it in a restaurant as well. Spinning in pit lane? Nah, doesn't exist. 10 place penalty? Yeah, we've taken a new engine. We're taking a brand new ICE, so we'll be dropping 10 places. We might drop more depending where we finish in qualifying, but yeah, we'll see. All right, we are still P3 for the time being. 5/10, man. 5/10 between ourselves and George Russell. All of it was... Wait, what happened in that final sector? Yo, check these Mercedes game files, bro. 24.8 in the final sector. I mean, my Ascari was a bit mid, don't get me wrong. We could definitely find more time in Ascari. But a 24.8, that's 3/10 faster than a lot of the drivers down here. Jesus, man. Party mode? Yeah. Party mode must be back. Still, I'm very happy that 16-0 puts us P3 for the time being. And Lewis Hamilton P11. That's not a great lap from him. He needs to find a bit more, I reckon. But we are basically about 1.5 seconds up on Esteban Ocon. That's pretty solid. Verstappen's P20. He must have got impeded or something. Or made a big mistake on his lap. So he's got to do another lap as well. But yeah, we could see a lot of drivers doing another lap here. Maybe like P9 all the way down. But I think that should be a Q1 done and dusted for us, I think, though. About that AI update, yeah, it might have cooked Mercedes in a good way. Where's Antonelli? Antonelli's at Williams. How do you get rid of the middle part of the halo? It's in your camera customization settings. Hulkenberg's going for another lap. Let's see what Hulk does. He's currently down in P15, so he might need an improved lap time here. Let's see if he can do it. Want to play together? We do open lobbies and open races every Sunday. If you want to join that, feel free. $25.8 first sector. I think we did a 25.3 or something, right? 25.2, even better. Ooh. You see what I mean? Like, they do slide a little bit more on exits. Like a little bit of oversteer. Kind of nice to see. Bit weak for a Ascari there from Hulk. $26.1 the middle sector. It's Hulkenberg going to improve his lap time here through the final corner at Parabolica he goes. It's Hulkenberg going to find himself a comfortable time for Q2. Down to the line he goes. It's going to be a 17.6. Keeps him P15. I don't think he improved his lap time, did he? No, he didn't. He was 2/10 slower, so I don't know if Hulkenberg's through. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if Hulkenberg's through. He's only got a 10.5 on Esteban Ocon down in P17, so bit of time for the guys playing to find, and they might do it. All right, let's finish up Q1, shall we? Let's get everyone out on track. No, there's actually not that many cars out on track, actually. Only P14 down are all going for another lap, so yeah, we are definitely comfortably through to Q1 then. Q2, sorry. Verstappen could be in a bit of trouble here because he's quite close to, he's down in P20. He has to back off quite a bit from the Sauber to not catch him on the lap. This will be interesting to see Verstappen here. Are the AI taking a scurry 8th gear, or is that the viewer engine mod not showing it right? I'm not sure. We can find out, though. Verstappen's taking the final call in 6th gear. That's not too bad. That was on an out lap, though, noob, so let's see on a fast lap. Right, Verstappen needs a big improvement here. He's down in P20. He needs to find a good chunk of time to get himself into Q2. I hope for his sake he's not going to catch up to that Sauber. Didn't hear Hulk shift, but I heard them for Ferrari. We'll find out in a moment. Max said Ferrari would be different. It would be different. I kind of would love to see, I'm not going to lie. I want to see how we'd deal with the Ferrari pain. With their strategies and things. If there's one man who would not tolerate Ferrari, it's probably Verstappen. Dude, he's catching that Sauber so quick. 25.3 first sector. That's about a 10th slower than us. He's going to get impeded, though. He's going to go for the overtake? Nope. Yeah, he shifted down to 5th there. Look how slow that Sauber is, dude. Oh, dear. You can take that Apex as well. A little bit of lock up on the front right tire. That Sauber is just tragic, isn't it? Over the line goes Verstappen. 16.7. Puts him up to P10. Obviously, with that impeding from the Sauber, he lost a good chunk of time, but still found plenty to get him into Q2, I think. Ollie Berman goes P17. Ocon P17 now. Hulkenberg's P16. He might sneak through to Q3 here. Everyone's crossed the line. Hadjar into P19, I think that I saw there as well. Did he get through to Q2? Yes, he did. Both Brawns make it through to Q2, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Monza, we finish up in P3 at the end of Q1. Plenty to go, though, in qualifying, but a P3 is very fine indeed. Still very far away from those Mercedes, though. Those Mercedes are looking stupidly quick so far here in Monza, but P3 is not too shabby in the slides. We've got Charles Leclerc right behind us, both the McLarens in 5th and 6th. Gasly in P7. That's a great lap from the Alpine. Tsunoda P8, Albon and Verstappen on that top 10. Both the Ferraris a little bit low down right now. P10 for Verstappen and P12 for Hamilton. So both the Ferraris not in a great position at this stage of the weekend, but I'm sure in Q2 they will find more time. On to Q2 we go, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't know Monza had 4 chicanes. Anytime you meet the Sauber, it's always a moving chicane. They're so annoying to try and lap because it's so damn slow. Right, on to Q2 we go then. So, we are going to use an old soft tire for our first lap, I think. 6% wear, yeah, it's not great, but I think we'll power through it okay for Q2, and then we'll use a fresh one at the end of Q2 as well, and hopefully that should get us through to Q3 too. Right, let's just skip a touch of time, which goes about the 13-minute mark. About there's fine. And let's go for a lap.
Standing by.
You weren't far off, Wally. I did one position. I should have laughed so hard at that joke about the Saubers. In real life, it's actually Alpine right now. The Sauber's actually okay in real life now. Could you imagine a team with both Max and Lewis? Honestly, no. I couldn't. I don't think it could ever happen. They hate each other too much, I feel, on the track. Max and Lewis as teammates would just never work. I don't think any team's got the money for both of them as well, to be fair. They're probably the 2 most expensive drivers in F1 right now, so... We've got a little bit of traffic. We're running the championship. P9 and P10. Lewis and Alonso teammates would be worse. I mean, there were teammates before. Back in 20... Wait, were there teammates before? I think they were. What year was it when they were teammates? 2007, that's right, yeah. For some reason, I was thinking 2012, but... I'm pretty sure that was when Hamilton moved to Mercedes or something like that. But yeah, right, 2007. Hamilton's rookie season. Well, then sabotage each other, lots of drivers. Yeah, I do recall. Briefly, but I do recall. It's so funny that they're both still racing now as well. Nearly 20 years on, they're still both in F1. Well, to be fair, Alonso's been in F1 for over 20 years now. But, yeah. They're the old timers, aren't they? All right, here we go. First lap of Q2 on the slightly more worn tyre. Let's see what we can put down. Ooh, a little bit. Oh, yep. That's not the ideal way to start, is it? That's not the ideal way to start Q1. And that will put a bit of a dent in it. Got a little bit out of shape coming through turn 1 and then through turn 2. Back end just got a little bit loose. Well, that'll wrap up that lap. Don't think that'll be... don't think that will be on the books too much. Okay, I probably am going to have to go on to the back into the pits and refuel. Because I have 1.4 laps of fuel, so... Unfortunately, I am going to go straight back into the garage here, but not a great way to start Q2. But no panic. No panic. No harm done.
And that's P13. P13.
Why don't you move your camera angle on TikTok to the left so it's in the middle? I'm not too sure what you mean, sorry. Well, where's the Monza R9? Can't wait for Lily Verstappen to join F1 and race Alonso. Still looking for a third win in 2050. Could you imagine? And then the oldest ever F1 driver was like 54 years old or something, right? What up, Cathal? Maybe 55. I think it was like back in the early, like in the 50s or 60s. Maybe Alonso could be him though. Let's see. Let's see. In Hungary, Alonso held himself in the pit box to delay Lewis getting a hot lap. Yes, I remember that actually. I do remember that. And there was a lot of like inner team drama after that, wasn't there? I win at 110, but China I can't. Have you tried it with the latest update? The latest update, they should be better at China. Or more fairer at China. Maybe still not quite 110, but it should seem to be like quite competitive at 110 at least. The first year at China getting stuck in the gravel when going to the pits. Yep. That was quite literally a rookie mistake, that one. All right, we're going to go straight back out onto the track as soon as we can. We're going to use the exact same tires, we're just refueling the car. We're going to go straight back out to put another lap down. Because of that little spin at turn 2 didn't really help us, so... It was yesterday? Yeah, the update came out today. If you had waited one more day to do China, maybe it would have been too bad. The update literally came out a few hours ago. Has the AI tire wear changed for the update? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. I think the main things that have changed is they're a little bit faster on corner entry, a little bit slower on corner exit, and they're also a bit more aggressive with their overtaking and defending apparently too. But we'll be the judge of that once qualifying's done. Am I fed up on Monza yet? It is starting to get to me a little bit. If I'm not a master of Monza by the end of today, then yeah, I'm calling it. I'm retiring. I've got to master Baku soon as well. P15 and P16 for the Brawn drivers. Oh, we might be washed, chat. We might be washed. There was a clip that showcases it, how if you slightly change the outcome of 4 races, Lewis could have been an 11-time world champion. Well, I mean, they do say that if you go back in time, you should never step on a bug and stuff like that, right? Because you can alter everything, so maybe actually it might have had bad effects for you, know. Am I not bored of this track? Maybe I am. I'm not a big fan of Monza. I don't mind it, but I do find the track quite overrated, personally. All right, here we go. Our actual first lap time at Q2. This time, ideally, without a spin. Still not the best for chicane, but at least we didn't spin this time. I'm having to be a little bit more careful on corner exits because I know the back end want to kick around a little bit if I can. Understeer. Here we go to the line. How's it going to be? 17-0. Ooh, ouch. P14. I mean, the rear left tire is on 20%, but that is a little concerning, isn't it, being that slow? Not even making it into 16s. For context, in Q1, we was an entire 1 second faster. We did a 16-0 in Q1 and a 17-0 as well. Yeah, sorry. Apologies. Shouldered a 14.9. There you go. Didn't even need to get into Q3 to see a 14. So we are 2.1 seconds slower than Charles Leclerc right now. That is mental, isn't it? 14.9, bro. I can only dream. All right. But yeah, 20% on the rear left tire is a lot of wear. We know the soft tires are fairly unusable in the race here, so. Okay, let's head back to the garage. And let's bolt on another set of softs. We are definitely going after another lap here. There's no doubt about it. Hopefully the gap to P10 isn't too big, though. If we could try and pull up a 16-0 and it puts us P5, I'd be happy with that. It was good for Q1, so hopefully it'll be good for getting into Q3, too. Perfect pit entry. I wish I sorted out the R&D with the tire data and fuel efficiency. Yeah, me too. The fuel efficiency upgrades, I don't even bother with them. There is no point doing fuel efficiency upgrades because you have to constantly overfuel the car even more. It makes no sense. Fuel efficiency is complete opposite of what it should be. You should be lowering the fuel, not having to put more in. But yeah, that upgrade is a little bit broken. Same with the tire upgrade as well. Like, you could do the tire upgrade, but you have to turn off tire temps because a tire upgrade makes your tires overheat like crazy, and it actually adds more wear to it because of that. So yeah, I have to turn tire temps off simply because of that stupid ass upgrade. Right. I mean, to be fair, it is an entire 1 second difference between that soft tire we were just using and the new one. So if we find that 1 second, it puts us probably where either Piastri or Stroll is. I think we need to target a bit of a 15 here, don't we? Yeah, I think we need to beat a 15.8. I think we need to beat a 15.8. Damn. Okay. Right. New soft tires bolted on. The next car should be heading on track very, very shortly. I need 3 minutes left of the session. I can hear Hulk's car being dropped on, actually, so. Yeah, everyone's heading out. Is that a rhetoric question, Coma, or is that an actual genuine question? Why that V6 sound like a V8? We're using a V8 mods. All right, everyone's out on track. Let's do this, chat. Final lap. Let's go.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Let's do this. And the bot cocked you there, noob. It should be gloves. Is stream elements down? Try another stream elements command. We have got a gloves command.
2 minutes remaining.
That's not stream elements. Do command wheel.
Come on.
/ wheel. Does that work? I think stream elements are dead. Fair enough. I think the bot's down. Okay, there's a good few cars out on track right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cars, including ourselves. Okay. Like I say, I think we need to try and target about 15.7, 15.8. Something like that. Does the V8 mod just play over the normal engine sounds? Kind of. It replaces the sound of it. There's no, like, performance difference, something like that. It's just the engine sounds different. Yeah, probably, Ken. Probably. All right, everyone space themselves out through Parabolica. All right. Gotta be a little bit careful with tire wear as well. I don't want to get the tires too worn. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Important lap here. Very, very important lap. If we want to find ourselves in Q3. This is the final lap of Q2. And we need to find some good time here. Let's lock in. Better. Little bit of wheel spin on the exit, but overall, much better.
Okay, we've dropped into P14 now.
Seven tenths. This is good. This is good. Should find a lot at Ascari, I think. To which we do. Here we go. This is a strong lap. Bit tight on battery, though. That's the only issue. Ooh, a little bit of inside curb there. Over a second up. That's exactly what we're looking for. Are we through to Q3? 15.9. Where's it going to put us in Q2? P7. We are through to Q3, ladies and gentlemen. The pressure was on a little bit at the end there, but we do find enough to get through to the final qualifying session here in Monza. P7 is where we finish up. Look at the difference in that top 10, bro. Look at the difference in that top 10. 1.4 seconds separating the top 10 in a 1 minute 15 lap. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Charles Leclerc's at a 14.9. I mean, I said we'd break a 14 today, and I didn't really think it'd happen this early, but it has. Charles Leclerc with a 14.9, the only man in the 14 so far this weekend. He's nearly 3 tenths up on Lando Norris in P2. Jacques Villeneuve, the Canadian, currently in P3 right now as well. Tsunoda, Russell, Verstappen, all in that top 6. Ourselves in P7, Piastri, Stroll, and Albon all through to Q3 as well. Leaving us in Q2 will be Liam Lawson, Lewis Hamilton in P12. Horrible lap from him, 2 tenths away from Alex Albon in P10. Pierre Gasly in P13, Antonelli P14, Colapinto in P15, and Nico Hulkenberg, our teammate, unfortunately, will start P16 in Q2 as well. But that will do it for qualifying here in Monza. On to Q3 we go. Lewis Hamilton knocked out. Big name. Big name knocked out. What's my favorite mods? Probably the engine sounds, to be fair. But honestly, there's so many good mods out there. All the livery mods are dope as well. There's so many good livery mods out there. Did a 100% race at Spain and your PlayStation crashed at lap 64 and didn't save? Oh. Ouch. That's why it's a good idea to sometimes mid-session save. Right. On to Q3 we go then. We will start off... I mean, to be fair, we're not going to use a soft tire in the race, are we? Should we just burn up all of our soft tires in qualifying, chat? What do you reckon? Should we just do 2 big push laps on 2 fresh tires? Apparently it's 3.5 tenths difference between that soft tire and the new one. Pretty decent chunk. Using, reckon? Yeah. Full send. Burn them. All right, let's do it. The soft tires are pretty pointless in the race, so I think it's fair. It means we'll have 2 hards and 1 medium available for the Grand Prix, but to be fair, it's going to rain at some point, isn't it, actually, in the race? Depends how good first lap is, yeah. 15 minutes, 38%. I don't know if we're going to see inters. It rains, but I don't know if that's enough for inters. It dries. Oh, hello? Are we back? Are we back? We're back. My PC's internet just crashed for a moment. Hi. My PC's internet crashed. I don't think it was the internet overall. I think it was just the PC's one. Weird. So it's like we can still hear him. We're good. Apologies for that little F. Audio's out of sync. Refresh your stream. Should be fine. Good thing it wasn't yesterday. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. All right, we should be good. Apologies for that little desync. Why don't you try longer gearing? Puts more wear on the engine and also more torque if you short shift a bit more. Well, not short shift, but do a little bit lower on the gear changes. Plus, I'm not going to do long shifts on an outlap anyway. Any danger on different track this week? Yes. Plenty of danger. It's been a minute since technical difficulty? Yeah. I guess Dana's having a scuff time right now, and that spirit is haunting me. But you are right, to be fair. It's been a while since you had an actual technical problem in the stream, so... I guess we'll do one at some point, right? Is there F1 this weekend? There is indeed. Baku Grand Prix, of course. The double soft made your Wi-Fi blow up? Yep. It couldn't handle it. It couldn't handle the fresh, grippy tires. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our first lap of Q3. 16.2 from Lance Stroll to get us going. Let's do this. Away we go. $15.6. Can't wait to see Charlotte close lap time. There it is. 14.8. I still feel that Ascari's not the best. I think it's a little bit too much battery as well. Here it is over the line. 16.0. I feel like that Ascari needs a bit of work, doesn't it? I think that Ascari needs a bit of work. A 16.0 isn't really ideal. We did a 15.7 at the end of Q2. Was that 15.7? I think it was, right? Something like that, I think. Maybe a 15.8. Either way, definitely not faster than QT right now, so bit of time to find out on the track there. But,
Less than 1 lap
I don't know.
of
I
fuel
don't
left
think
now.
we can
The
get in that
tank's
top
pretty
5 at the
much
moment.
empty.
It's going to be a big, big battle to get in that top 7 at the very least for the prediction. Did Charles cut the first chicane? I have no idea. He's just rapid right now, isn't it? He is rapid. You were 2 tenths up on Villeneuve before the final sector. It does feel like the AI are very quick in that final sector. Again, I don't know if it's me messing up somewhere or if the AI get, like, very good grip through a parabolic or something. But, yeah, they're quite quick in the final sector. Speaking of AI, how's the update? It seems okay so far, but we're not really going to get a great idea of it until the race. Once the Grand Prix is underway, then we'll get a better feel for it. Plus, it's going to rain a little bit, too. And that'll be a good indicator to the AI there, too, so. But we shall see. Oh, I forgot to press the pit button. Isn't it mainly rain-focused update-wise? I think you will see the biggest difference in the rain for sure. But I do think you'll also see some of the dry as well. Like, the main idea of the update is to make the AI a bit quicker in the entry to a corner, and then a bit faster on the exit of a corner. Sorry, no, a little bit slower on the exit of a corner. So the average lap time should still maintain to be roughly the same, but all it's going to be is they're a bit faster on a corner entry, a little bit slower on corner exit. Apparently they're also more aggressive with dive bombs, and apparently they're also more aggressive on defense as well, from what we've heard. Again, I'm not going to really know exactly until we get into the race, but that's the general idea. So once the race is done, we can discuss a bit more, but... Right. Yeah, that first lap wasn't great, was it? 16-0 wasn't really what we're looking for early on. If we want to get in that top 7, I think we're going to need a 15-6, aren't we? We're going to have to find about 4 tenths to get a 15-6. Well, probably just over 3 tenths, really, but... What percentage race are you doing? 100%. Full distance. So, first sector. Let's compare to Lando Norris in P... no, let's go against Jacques Villeneuve, actually, who's currently P6. So, first sector, we are quicker than Jacques Villeneuve. Middle sector, we're also quicker. You're right. It's all that final sector. You are absolutely spot on. Everything we're losing is literally the final sector. Like, compare it to Charles Leclerc as well. First sector, we're pretty much dead even with him. Middle sector, he's a little bit faster, but that's because he's in a Red Bull. And then final sector, he's 9 tenths quicker. Wow. Is it Ascari or Parabolica? Or maybe both that I'm struggling in. Parabolica felt okay to me that time. It must be Ascari. Maybe it did conserve more battery? Possibly, yeah. That is one thing I did struggle a bit more with. I did struggle a little bit with the battery. So maybe I got a bit more conservative with it. Okay, interesting. Might be wrong, but it seems like we're going into the first turn in too wide in Ascari. I do feel like I'm getting a little bit of understeer there. Remember that parabolic overtaking CS? Yeah, that little switchback was beautiful. All right, soft tires bolted on. Let's skip down to the last few minutes. Should start seeing the first car taking out on track. Where'd I get my gloves from? Amazon. They were literally like £25, I think. They're dirt bike gloves, but honestly, they do a great job, to be honest with you. The only downside is they have like a little bit of holes in here, so a little bit breathable, but the ones I have at home have holes everywhere, which mean they're fully breathable. And it's very nice, but this one doesn't have that, unfortunately. Yeah, I like them. They're very nice gloves. You can carry much more speed through Ascari. Need to upshift to 7th during Ascari. Okay, I'll try and bear that in mind. Right, everyone's out on track. Soft tires bolted on. Minimum fuel applied. All right, let's do it, chat. It's time.
Okay, let's go.
It is time. So a few little things to note, really. Needs to be a bit better with the battery heading into Ascari. Need to try and take Ascari better generally as well. And having the extra battery should hopefully find us a bit more time as well. But we need a big, big lap here. It looks like we have got a few drivers staying in the pits here. I think Stroll, Albon... One of the Red Bulls is staying in too. There's only 6 other cars out on track. Yeah, I always go medium in the chicanes. I could try and jump to none maybe, but... We'll see. So I think Albon, Stroll, and maybe Tsunoda? I don't imagine Charles Leclerc is not doing another lap, so... I don't know, it's strange. Maybe they've used up all their soft tires. That'd be my assumption. Right. Most of the drivers have started their final lap here. All comes down to this, chat. If we want a top 7 for the prediction, we need to find about 3.5 tenths, maybe 4. It's going to be a big, big lap, this one. Big, big lap. Let's see what we can pull out. Right. ERS on. Here we go. Come on, chat. Let's do this. Can we break a top 7 here in Monza? Let's find out. Lock in. Ooh, a little bit of grass on the exit. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a final sector. There it is. 15.5. Where is it? P7, chat. We got it. We got that top 7. That was a clutch final sector. What a final sector that was. That was what we needed. And we do start, well, actually, we start P17, but we did get ourselves into P7 at the end. Not too shabby, but obviously, we have got that 10-place grid penalty, and we will start in P17. But that is a solid lap to finish up qualifying. And, yeah, we would have started P7 without the... without the penalty. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we could have beat Lando Norris there. The first sector wasn't the best, and there was a couple other areas we could have improved a little bit more as well. But yeah, I think we could have beaten Lando Norris on another day. But either way, very happy to be P7. But like I say, it does mean we do start in P17 for this Grand Prix. We have got a 10-place penalty for a new ICE, but that is a wonderful way to finish up qualifying. We'd be very happy with that. And let's have a look at the rest of the results. So it is a Red Bull 1-2 here in Monza. Charles Leclerc on pole, Tsunoda in second, Verstappen and Piastri on the second row. I appreciate one. Thank you, dude. Verstappen and Piastri in the second row, Russell and Norris on the third. Ourselves obviously would be 7th, but obviously with that 10-place penalty, we are dropping down to P17. Jacques Villeneuve will improve to P7, but does qualify P8. Albon P9 and Stroll P10. I think it was Lawson who was P11, so he will go into P10 as well. Which Red Bull didn't do the second run? Good question. It might have been Charles Leclerc, actually, because his lap didn't change. Yeah, it was. Wow. That is confidence from Charles Leclerc. He got pole position early on and just he accepted it. He didn't do a second lap. Crazy. That's how much belief he has in that right pedal, huh? What a lap from Charles Leclerc. 14.8 is nuts. And Yuki Tsunoda got into the 14s as well, but still was over a 10th away. So fair play, Charles Leclerc. That man did one lap in Q3 and called it a day. And still, yeah, he did a Vettel. He did a Vettel in Singapore and got the pole from the garage. Lucian, thank you for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dude. Juan, thank you much for the 8-month resub as well, my dude. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get a salute spin chat to welcome Juan into Vince fam for the 8 months. Appreciate the 8 months, my dude. Whew. Predicted 15.5. Nice lap. There you go. There you go. Okay, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for qualifying here in Monza. And what a qualifying session it was as well. But now we have the big one to look ahead to. It's time for the Grand Prix. But, and it's a big butt, a big booty. We have a 10 place grid penalty, meaning we went from P7 to P17. Do we just send it with a whole range of new components at this point? Because we said before, if we're P15 upwards, we'll just take the ICE. But if we're below, we'll take everything and start at the back of the grid. Do we commit to that? What do you guys reckon? Do we take a full new engine? If you think we'll need them later, take them all now. Honestly, the only thing I think we'll need is probably the energy store. Everything else is honestly okay. I think the only thing we might need in the future is an energy store. But if we do take an entire new lot, then we definitely don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you think we do it? Whole engine? It's Monza. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. You guys are adamant we should do it. Let's full send it. Oops. Let's full send it. This is gonna be a... We are starting in Imola. What's my camera settings? If you go to my Twitch and do the command camera, you'll get my settings there. If you need one, you might as well take all. Yeah, exactly. If we had taken a second ICE, it would have been a 5 place penalty. I probably would have been fine just doing that. And yeah, that is true, actually. The next time we take a penalty for an ICE, it will only be a 5 place. So we don't have to worry about anything else there, I don't think. So, yeah. Will you start from the pit lane? I mean, might as well, but no. There's no pit lane start in the game. That would be great, though. That'd be a nice addition. We can start the race when everyone else is done with it? Basically, yeah. Basically. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. We're in front of the Tifosi tonight. It was a good qualifying session, but even though we got a P7, we are going to start at the back of the grid for today. We have taken a whole new set of engine components, and it's going to be basically a last to first. I don't think I'll be quite first, but yeah, we'll hopefully try and get a good position at the end of this Grand Prix. But this is how the weather is looking heading into this Grand Prix as well. As you can see, it is going to be some mixed conditions for this Grand Prix, but it's only going to be a very short stint of rain. Everything's looking dry other than that one segment. It looks like about 15 minutes into the Grand Prix, we are going to get that rain. Do we go on inters? Do we not? Honestly, I have no clue. We'll have to find out when we get into the Grand Prix itself. I am going to drop that AI by... we'll go 2 clicks, just to be sure. Will you do a long stint on hards? Maybe at the end, yeah. Maybe once that rain settles, we'll go hards. But like I say, it's very difficult to call the strategy. The tire wear here is quite bad here as well, but we'll see. Right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get ourselves ready and underway for the Italian Grand Prix. While the race loads up, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys grab a drink or a snack, now is a chance to do so, and then we'll regroup in a few moments' time, ready for 53 laps of racing action here in Monza.
A difficult race awaits these drivers here in Monza, but glory awaits too at the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Piastri, George Russell and Norris. Villeneuve, Albon, Stroll and Liam Lawson. Gasly, Antonelli, Franco Colapinto and Hulkenberg. Ocon, Behrman, Jack Doohan and Isaac Hadjar. Pepe Marti, Hamilton, Bortoletto and Jenson Button. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. So here we are at Monza, Temple of Speed, lovely long straights, and that's it. It's easy, isn't it?
It's a little bit harder than that, Crofty, than you make out. I mean, yes, you do have those long straights, but it's linked by very tight, tricky corners. Big emphasis on braking zones around here as well, particularly into turn 1. You decelerate at the 150-meter board down to the 50-meter board, and you'll scrub off easily over 150 miles an hour. So yeah, it puts a lot of G-force on the drivers' bodies as they decelerate, and obviously it throws up a big overtaking opportunity as well come race day.
If we don't want to be stuck near the back for most of the race, you're going to need to push early on. Good luck.
Thank you, Mark. I need that good luck right now. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, ready for the Italian Grand Prix. P22 is where we start, right at the back of the grid, right behind the Saubers. This should be a very interesting turn 1 here, I think. We have to be very careful at turn 1, actually. Right, let's have a look at the strategy, shall we? I mean, it's suggesting a 1-stop. I don't know. What's everyone starting on? Everyone on mediums? Oh, wow, Verstappen starting softs? You crazy motherfucker. George Russell on hard tires, everyone else on mediums. Yeah, we're basically starting in Imola with the penalty we got. We probably got like a 65 place penalty or some shit. All right. Chat, do you think 1-stop or 2-stop? Do 1-stop until I have 90% ping before? Yeah. 3? I don't think we've got a 3rd tire. We've used up all our soft tires. Think we do 1-stop. Max will make sure those softs go 27 laps for 1-stop. Honestly, you're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. Why 20 seconds? We're taking a new engine. 23 seconds for a pit stop. It's definitely, like, you can catch up a good couple seconds a lap around here. Like, the traction zones are very good. With a bit of DRS as well, you could definitely gain good time on the undercuts. I mean, I think we'll definitely start on medium tires. I'm very happy to do that. Obviously, I think we need to get a better track position early on. So I think starting on medium tires is fine. I reckon, honestly, we just play it by ear, to be honest with you. We'll see how the tire wear goes. If we're struggling on tires, we'll look at the 2-stop. If the tires look okay, we'll do the 1-stop. I'm honestly fairly okay with both plans there. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, as you can see on the session forecast, there is a bit of rain coming. I don't know if that rain's going to be enough for an intermediate. It's a very short amount of rain, and it's relatively light as well. So honestly, we might try and power through that rain. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we could go Inters. Maybe we could. But it's difficult to say. Very difficult. So, we will plan for... I will set the 2-stop up for now. But if we want a 1-stop, we're going to go lap 22. Bear that in mind, chat. Maybe even 21, something like that. 21 or 22 is when we want to go for a 1-stop. But for now, I'll have it set to the 2. I'll just drop the fuel a tiny bit as well. That should be good. And I think that's all good to set up and ready to go. Right. What do we do with our prediction, chat? What do we do with our prediction? Lewis Hamilton starts P20 as well, so he's taken a engine penalty today as well. He had a bad qualifying, so his makes sense. You think we go for points? You think a top 10? Or should we try and go for more and go for a top 8? DNF. You think you want to play it safe for the top 10? That will be the primary goal today, is just try and get in the top 10. But I feel like we can try and sneak a couple more positions. We could try and go for a top 8. Monza has 0 tire wear. Bruh. Tell that to our community race yesterday. After 3 laps in the community race yesterday, our medium tire was on like 15%. It was nuts. All right, you guys seem fairly adamant on top 10, so let's go for a top 10 then. Will we score a top 10 in this Grand Prix? I personally would go a little bit higher. I'd try and go for a top 8 maybe, but yeah, you guys seem adamant on that top 10, so let's run it. Will we get a top 10 in this Grand Prix? What season? You in season 2. Season 2. Right! Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are basically set up and ready to go for this Grand Prix. As you can see, we are looking at 2 strategies for this Grand Prix. We're looking at a 1-stop for 21 laps on mediums and then 32 on hards. But if the tire wear is a bit too high, we are going to be looking at doing the 2-stop, starting on medium tires for 15 laps, doing hards for 19, and another set of hards for 19 as well. The hard tire wear should be relatively straightforward, so I'm not too concerned about that. But obviously the medium tires is where the question mark is right now. But as you can see on the session forecast, we are expecting a bit of rain in this Grand Prix. The first 3 segments say it's going to be cloudy, and then as you can see, we are going to get a touch of rain in this race. Are we going to get enough rain where it warrants inters? Is the rain going to be here long enough to warrant inters? Many questions that are going to be asked. We'll find out the answer very soon. But for now, we are planning on that 1-stop or that 2-stop, and we'll see how it fares for the time being. No matter what, though, it will dry up towards the end, and we'll be finishing on a dry tire. But it's all about that intermediate phase. Will we be on the inters at some point in this Grand Prix? We did qualify in P7, but we have taken a brand new engine for today. We're starting the medium tires to try and get us up the grid ASAP. And as you can see, we start in P22, rock bottom here in Monza. Can we try and score a top 10? That'll be the prediction for today as well. Make sure to get predictions up in the chat. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Italian Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Will we score a top 10 here in Monza? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Italian Grand Prix. We're in front of Tifosi today, but we're in a very different car. We're in the Brawn, of course, for our My Team career. Only 8 rounds to go in this season, including this one. And we do start rock bottom for this. It's going to be a very difficult challenge trying to get through the grid. But we've got to make some positions early on and try and get up the grid ASAP. We'll end up on the grid. We're last on the grid. And we've got 5 red lights for racing action here in Monza. It's lights out, away we go for the Italian Grand Prix, and that's a decent launch off the line. We're already past Bortoletto, heading down towards the opening corner. Lewis Hamilton's had a strong start as well, as we've got the grass trying to get past one of the Saubers, and we've got grassy tyres. Oh my goodness me, we almost went straight into the back of Ollie Behrman. That could have been terrible. With 3 wide, I think, with our teammate Nico Hulkenberg, and I think with the Alpines, and like that, we're going through to P16. Oh my goodness. How did we get through that unscathed? I have no idea. I thought we were guaranteed to get some wing damage there. And a bit of contact with Colapinto as well, who breaks a little bit early into the chicane. But thankfully, again, no damage. Oh my goodness. I think the F1 gods are looking out for me. How on earth have I come away with a complete front wing in this first lap? Colapinto struggling as he gets out the corner, and we will glide our way through to P15. What a first lap this has turned out to be, huh? From P22 to P15 in the opening stages. We look dynamite so far, chat. Gotta look after this battery as well, though. Perfect start to this Grand Prix from P22 to P15. That is ridiculous. I said we needed to make some moves quickly, and sure enough, we did. We weren't holding back. Charles Leclerc, look at the gap Charles Leclerc has to the rest of the grid already as well. That's like a 2-second gap on the first lap. Maybe more, actually. Maybe 3 seconds. DRS available down towards the first chicane, but... Well, actually, no DRS available just yet, but DRS is available for the Grand Prix. Esteban Ocon going side by side with his teammate, Ollie Behrman. That's just blocking me a little bit on the exit. We won't make our way through just yet. However, we'll get a great run around the outside of Curva Grande at turn 4, and that should be an easy move around Ollie Behrman. The Ferrari engine not able to compete there, and into P14 we go. This has been a great start, chat. Very good start. Cathal coming in with a 2-month resub as well. Thank you much, Cathal, for the 2 months. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get a slow spin chat to welcome Cathal into Vince Fam for the double. Love to see it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, let's get an idea when that rain's coming, shall we? Weather report.
No threat of
There's
rain.
a lot of movement up in front.
Conditions look good. Okay, dries seem like the best.
Oh, both the Williams are side by sides. Did he say no rain scheduled? I think he said no rain forecast, right? Oh my goodness, look at these Williams, bro. Esteban Ocon's trying to get involved. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need to get past. They're going to hold me up a lot. Oh, my DRS button didn't work. Esteban Ocon's run out of battery. Oh, I don't like it. I got to be very careful here. These guys are holding us up a lot, but we can try and skip around the outside of Ollie Behrman. And that, sorry, Esteban Ocon that was, not Ollie Behrman. And that is a lovely move around the outside of turn 2. Breeze past him without any sort of expectation. And into P13 we go. We are making up plenty of places to start this Grand Prix. Now both the Williams in front. Home hero, Kimi Antonelli. Struggled a little bit of traction on the exit there, but these medium tires feel good so far. Let's have a look at the tyre wear, shall we? 9% the rear left. It's a good bit of wear, isn't it? Do you notice a difference in the AI update? They do seem much more aggressive with each other, I will say that. But I'm not really seeing a lot of what changed in terms of their entry and exit speeds. But I guess right now we are racing against the lower guys, aren't we? So once we catch up to the faster guys, then... ooh, Anthony, I'm just doing a little bit of parabolica there. Once we catch up to the top guys, we might get a bit of a better idea. Look at these guys, dudes. These Williams are crazy right now. Let's try and get past Alex Albon, shall we? This guy defensive. Oh. You know what? They are pretty good on corner entry, aren't they? That was very good braking from Alex Albon. Lewis Hamilton working his way up the grid as well. P14 for Lewis Hamilton. Hey, there you go. Stream Elements is back. Welcome back, Stream Elements. Good to have you again. Lewis coming. He is, isn't he? He had a strong start to the race before we got past him, and now he's slowly catching back up to the field again. We have actually dropped off a little bit to the Williams here, haven't we? Hopefully our progress isn't going to stagnate. But we are past a lot of the slower cars now. A lot of the guys around us are in much quicker cars. Yeah, look at the gap Charles Leclerc has, chat. Oh my God. That's about 8 seconds. What happened? Charles Leclerc, unironically, has nearly a 10-second gap, I'm pretty sure. If you have to make lap 22, your tyre will be about 77%. Ouch. I might have to do a bit of tyre conservation, chat. I don't know. Unless we do push the 2-stop. Why the P22? We took a new engine. Got a nice run out of Parabolica. I'm still a little bit too far back on Alex Albon. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. Look at the straight line speed of that Ferrari. He was closing up big time down towards turn 1. Oh, a bit of a lock-up. Lewis Hamilton going for the dive bomb at turn 1. He saw an opportunity. Couldn't make it work. Okay, yeah. I think this AI is definitely a bit more aggressive with their overtakes.
For now, everything's looking good.
I don't think Lewis Hamilton made that move before this update. That's definitely a little bit new. Because he was still a little bit far back and he still went for it. So I do think that AI have... I do think that AI have improved in their attempts at overtaking at least. Uh, 106 AI, 106. 14% rear left. For a scurry we go. That was a nice scurry. Come up a little bit to Albon there. Hope for a safety car. Not just yet. Not just yet. 15% on the rear left after 5 laps. Yeah, I think going on one stop here is going to be difficult. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. He's got some speed right now, isn't he? Will defend the insides. Who's got the straight line speed? I'm using up a lot of battery to try and not let him through here, but here comes Hamilton to the outside. Fairly even on the brakes, so he hit the apex of turn 1. Lawson and Albon fighting away for P11 up here as well. Albon gets a bad exit, just checks up on us a little bit there as well. We had to get off the throttle, otherwise we'd have gone straight into the back of the Williams, but maybe we get the run out of turn 2 now. Right on the outside through Curva Grande, we were defending from Hamilton. That defense has turned into attack up the inside of Alex Albon. And on lap 6, we are into P12. How does defense go to attack that quickly? I don't know, but we got it to work. And into P12 we go. Lots of aggressive battling happening right now. Quite nice to see. And we've got to just try and pull away a little bit from Albon now to make sure he doesn't have another go at us, but I think Lewis Hamilton will probably have a go at him before he has a go at us. I did charge a bit of battery too. Been using up quite a bit to try and keep ourselves in a good position. Liam Lawson seems like he's struggling right now. What's Max's stops looking like? It's AI. He's probably on like 3%. You know what the AI is like on tyre wear. Oh, man. Lawson got a good exit out of Parabolica. Albon's looking close here as well. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide. We're going to go 3 wide with 3 wide and turn 1. No, I don't like it. I'm sandwiched. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. We got away with it. Yo, this AI is crazy, bro. This AI is crazy. 3 wide through turn 1 and 2, and somehow we all came out unscathed. Lewis Hamilton had a look on Alex Albon there, but couldn't find a way through. Wow, I don't know why we got a warning from Contour with Albon. I mean, wasn't much I could do. I was sandwiched between both of them, but yeah, we came away thankfully without any issue. AI's moving mad right now, huh? Damn. Anselli's pulled away a little bit as well because of this battle, so... And Lewis Hamilton is past Alex Albon. Into P13 goes Lewis Hamilton now. He's making up some ground. Here he comes again. Look at the pace of that Ferrari. He's got some serious speed, isn't he? Did have a brief look on the inside, but we say no to that one. Right. This time, we should get past Liam Lawson. However, we're going to be under threat from Lewis Hamilton as well. Down towards turn 1 we go. DRS wide open. We've run out of battery. Lawson defends the inside quite late. Here's Lewis Hamilton looking to try and find a way through as well. Kind of boxed in, really. Round the outside we go. Lawson almost making contact with our rear tyre there as we clip the apex. And finally, we're into P11. Jesus. Bro, this is wild right now. I'm enjoying this, chat. This AI is not holding back. So far, the update seems a W. So far. Whew. All right. Let's try and get inside DRS with Gasly. I might already have it, actually. We do indeed. Hamilton has got past Liam Lawson as well, so... Okay. a little bit of a moment to breathe. Probably not for long, but we do get a moment to breathe.
Right, let's not stay behind this car for too long. We need to get past.
Oh, a little bit of slip on the curbs. What's the update? I'm not going to go through it all right now, but there's been a big update to the AI and their performance. They're a little bit faster on corner entry and a little bit slower on corner exit. And more aggressive on their overtakes and defending and stuff, which is why we're seeing what we're seeing right now. But there's like an in-depth chat in the patch notes. Bro, look at the speed of that Ferrari. That's some crazy... Oh, he's going for it! Oh my goodness, Lewis Hamilton with a big dive bomb at turn 1. Yo, they are not messing around. Thankfully, we had the apex at turn 2, and we can stay in front. But Lewis Hamilton is... he's trying to send it like he means it right now. And here it comes again, down towards the second chicane. It goes to the outside this time. But we're much better brakes on the inside line, and we can just hug that apex. Good Lord. Big dive bomb from Lewis Hamilton. He's got some confidence, isn't he? He's got some confidence. We're a little bit faster than that couple of right-handers, though. Seems like they're just setting it from anywhere now. Yeah. That does worry me a little bit in terms of, like, how smart the AI are. Because, obviously, if I pit for a new soft tire and come up behind basically a back marker, someone who's on an old tire, if I get past them, I'm a little bit worried they're going to try and dive me and stuff like that to get back past. That's the only thing I have concern with, but yeah, we'll see. We did gap him through the rest of the lap, though, at least. But his straight line speed is very strong. Gabriel coming in with a 2-month resub as well with that Twitch Prime. You love to see it. Thank you much, Gabriel, for the 2 months, my dude. Oh my God, here he comes again. Bro, he's not holding back. I'm defending the inside this time. Oh. Gasly Lancelot flying away for P9 here. Can I try and sneak my front wing in? Oh, no, a little bit of contact between ourselves, Antonelli. Was that a little bit over-ambitious? I'm not sure, but we came away without any issues. Here comes Lewis Hamilton again, down towards chicane. I had a little look on the inside of Antonelli, but I think we might have braked a little bit too late if we tried to go for it. Might have hit Gasly. We got a bad exit out of the second chicane. Lewis Hamilton up the inside for the first of Lesmos. Can't make his way through just yet. He tries again at the second Lesmo and still can't get through. We're doing a solid job holding up Lewis Hamilton right now. My God, dude, this is crazy. This is so much fun. This is so much fun right now. Yeah, we're definitely doing all right at Ascari now as well, so... Whew. Why is he so much quicker in the last corner than Hamilton? I guess because in a Ferrari. The Ferrari's a much better car than ours, so... He's just got very good straight line speed as well. Like, watch his straight line here. I think he's got me this time, isn't it? I think he's got me this time. Yeah. Hamilton gets past into P11. Just had to brake a little bit early there, not to go into the back of him. But Hamilton does finally get past us. This has been a chaotic opening 11 laps. When's the rain start? Let's find out, actually. Weather report.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Dry's definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Is it even going to rain? Is it even going to rain? Not for that 15 laps at least, yeah. But on the forecast in practice, when we had a look at the race, it said 15 minutes into the race, and we are about 15 minutes into the race roughly, so it should have been about now, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. Also, another note, chat. I feel like the AI are using their battery a bit more. I've seen them flashing to harvests from time to time. Mate, Lewis Hamilton is on a mission right now. That's P10 there, surely. He's on the inside, gets a bit of understeer. Oh, just had to back out. And, oh my goodness. Yo, thank you very much, fellas. Appreciate you. Have a good day. See you later.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Oh no, I haven't got the straight line speed. Go, go, go. With 3 wide at turn 1 again. Excellent braking at turn 1, though. And that's a great move. Oh, my days, dudes. This race has been nothing short of chaos right now. I kind of like it though. Hamilton did not get past Antonelli either. And now just like that, we're into the top 10. I'm sitting here smiling lap after lap. Dude, it's crazy out here right now. I want it to go on forever, but unfortunately, I feel like once the first stint is done, it might settle a little bit, but we'll see. Has AI tire wear been nerfed too? I don't think so. Bubble, thank you for the Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Don't forget, if you guys are new here and you're enjoying the race, enjoying the stream, make sure to smash that follow button. We are live on both Twitch and TikTok right now. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, make sure to hit that follow button. Who's at the front of this pack? Both the Mercedes, both the McLarens, and I think Verstappen has just pit as well. The AI are moving kind of mad with their parabolic overtakes, though. I know, right, Ken? Sherman, thank you for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, well, dudes.
Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I'm honestly tempted to go 0-0 wings. Because I'm still a bit concerned about the straight line speeds.
Teammate behind, 12.7 seconds.
Hamilton Antonelli battling again out the turn 2. Timer right now, 36% after 13 laps. That's like, well, that's quite a bit, isn't it? Quite a bit of wear. I mean, we might be able to one-stop it. Has there been an update lately? Today. There was a new update today. Where do you qualify? P22, and we're up to P9 already. Oh my goodness, Gasly! Back and stepping out big time out the right-hander. This is fun, chat. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Stroll and Tsunoda battling away for P6 up here. Don't one-stop, do a two-stop, you reckon? If we two-stop, we're pitting in 2 laps' time. But honestly, for the tires are still okay, though. Tsunoda trying a little switch back out the final corner. Is the straight line speed okay now? Honestly, the straight line speed does still look quite good for the AI. But, I don't know, maybe it's not... Maybe it's okay. I'm trying to reserve my battery a bit better, so... Oh my god, so much movement up here. Around the outside of turn 2. Give me the traction, give me the traction, give me the traction! Yes! There we go! Into P8! Oh, I love it when they go too wide through the first couple of corners. You can take advantage of it so easily. And into 8th place we go. Oh, back end getting a little bit loose, though. All right, chat. If we're two-stopping, we're boxing next lap. What do you guys think? Two-stop or one-stop? Let me know in the chat right now. Do we two-stop or one-stop? This is the timer right now. Two-stop or one-stop? Check weather again. Weather report. Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
I don't think it's going to rain.
Seem like the best tyre for now.
I don't think it's going to rain. Gasly getting a little close there. Hamilton had a look again on Gasly. I think Hamilton's getting very frustrated. You guys think two-stop? Yeah? How do they feel? They feel okay, to be honest.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
No Stroll DRS. No DRS for Stroll. Round the outside we go. Lewis Hamilton wants to make it a 3 wide again. Fairly even on the brakes for Lance Stroll as we just give a bit of space at the inside of turn 1, and we are through on Lance Stroll. And now we can try and push away a little bit further. P7, chat. What a first stint this has been. Gab looks good. No big train behind. No, you're right. All right, chat. Type 1 if we box this lap. Type 1 in the chat right now if we box this lap. 2 for stay out. 1 for box, 2 for stay out. All right, lots of ones. Lots of ones. I'm not too...
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Not close enough to Tsunoda to get his DRS, but we're boxing anyway, so... All right, let's go. In this lap. In this lap. I'm not gonna lie, there is a few twos as well, you know. There is a few twos as well. Let me start for one more lap, chat. I just want to see what the AI are doing. Oh, no, they're pitting. Piastri's just boxed. Ooh. Let me find out what Yuki's doing.
Okay, let's try
Hamilton's in.
now.
Ah, maybe we should have boxed. Driver in front.
Sonoda's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1 minute 21.6.
Oh,
Okay,
deep.
keep an eye
That
on
was
that
way too
gap
deep.
ahead, please. 0.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 15 laps on those tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining.
Box.
And you're closing by 4/10 a lap. Keep it going.
Box this lap, chat. Box this lap. I think a good bunch were going to 2-stop. I think box this lap. Bro, look at the gap Charles Leclerc has. Charles Leclerc is in Parabolica right now. Insane pace. Do we do opposite AI, actually? If you want to do that, let me know now, because otherwise we're going to box. I'm seeing a lot of people say we should box, though, so I think we should. You guys seem pretty adamant on that 2-stop. Pace is good, no need to risk it. Copy. Broke away from Lance Stroll, Darister, maybe? I just snuck back in. All right, end this lap, let's go. Box this lap, box.
Confirmed, we'll receive
Yuki's
you at
in
the end
too.
of this lap.
That might not be a bad thing. We could probably stay inside DRS to Yuki. This might not be a bad thing. Maybe we get a good pit stop. Maybe we can come out in front of him. Let's see. Into his pit box for Yuki Tsunoda. It looks a little slow. He's just got the pit box now. Can we get ahead of him?
Let's go, come on.
Oh!
Looks like a
Oh,
nice
that should be a
stop.
penalty.
Happy with that one. Okay,
We have come out in front of Yuki Tsunoda, and we probably should get a penalty. I'm not going to lie. That was definitely a unsafe release. And here comes Lewis Hamilton on that fresher hard tyre. Round the outside of Yuki Tsunoda, bit of contact. And he is past him, maybe. Imagine might try and run away a little bit now. Yuki Tsunoda is on a second medium. I mean, we got ahead of Tsunoda, but I think in the real world that probably would have been an unsafe release, to be honest. Now we've got a bit of a gap to Hamilton as well. This has been an excellent race so far. Really good race. Jack Jordan struggling for grip, you can see. Just a little bit slower out of the second less. We're going to try and get past here. Dylan is going to go defensive. This is my one concern with the AI. But thankfully we do breeze past him like it's not even there. And we can run away. Already gapped him by a second.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Whew, wow. All right, chat. We have a chance to breathe a little bit. I'm sure there's plenty more action to come. But we have a chance to relax a little without too much pressure at the moment. We do need to keep our foot down, though. How do you make it so many laps? You can change the race distance in the preview screen before you go into, like, a session. Change the distance to the full distance. Brawn can do no wrong, eh, chat? Brawn can do no wrong. I ain't gonna lie, though.
No issues with tyre wear for now.
I'm gonna get more questions about that AI, but honestly, early assumptions of that AI, really good. Really, really good.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading.
I still think they lack,
by.
like, a little bit of
1.8
intelligence. But I guess that's already a surprise. But in terms of, like, racing against them and, like, them battling you, they don't make it easy. They do not make it easy. I like what I'm seeing so far. Of course, it is only Monza as well. We have plenty of tracks still to give it a good go, but based on this race alone so far, I'm really liking it. Really liking it. All assists off, yes, sir. Not a single assist. Do we lower the wings? Yeah, I'm on 0-0 wings now. Oh, Hulkenberg is super slow here. Is he going to box? No. Thank you, Hulk. Made that a little bit easy for me. Appreciate that. When was the update? Like 4 hours ago. Earlier today. Hamilton and Tsunoda are still fairly quick, though. I've not really pulled away from them, have I? Still a second away from Lewis. Right, we're going to try and conserve a little bit of battery if possible. Battery's important in these hybrid system cars. Hulkenberg is holding up Lewis a little bit for me. That's good. That's a good teammate right there. Oh. Cloud's looking darker. It's not threatening any rain, though. That's the weird thing. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I don't think it's going to rain. It should have arrived by now. Shah 1 stop might just lap you, my gods. Wait, Shah 1 stopping? I think you're right, actually. I don't think he'll lap us, but I think he is 1 stopping. All right, we have got DRS and Ollie Behrman here. I might have to send it on this one because he's going to go and try and defend it, isn't he? Yep. Around the outside, got Ollie Behrman. 225 miles an hour down towards turn 1. Wow. Big speed. And around the outside, we got Ollie Behrman. And into P11. Pace is good, chat. Pace is good. Tsunoda and Hamilton are battling a little bit down in P13, so that gap is just opening up a touch because of that. And the overtakes we're making are very swift, very neat. Raymond's only around 30%. Yeah, I think it went to like 36 something, right? But usually when it gets to 36, there is still a... It usually does rain most of the time. But I guess not in this case. .5 second behind Ocon. Yeah, we should gain a lot on him. Like I say, there's a good few cars that haven't pit yet. I think our net position right now is probably about P6, P7. There's a lot of cars that are on a 1-stop. I think they'll pit in the next couple laps, though. I was playing last night and had some weird moments make sense. I mean, you should have had the update last night. Like I say, it only came out today, so if you notice anything different, it probably wasn't the update. But, yeah, either way. You might notice a difference now, that's for sure. 5.8 to Ocon, wow. See, this is where the AI is still a little bit dumb, in my opinion. Tsunoda and Hamilton are fighting really hard for P12, and it's losing them time. This is still where the AI need a bit of improvement. It's little things like that that's actually costing them time. They're not very good when it comes to actually, you know, using their intelligence part of the AI. .5 to Ocon. Still getting some time on the guys in front. Why not play iRacing? I have done in the past. Race IQ is kind of hard to judge, though, at least for programming yet. Yeah, no, I get it. I fully understand it's a very difficult thing to incorporate, but like I say, it's just they're not going to catch me because they keep battling. But if they didn't battle and they actually kind of played it smart, they would catch me.
Okay, gap to the car
But
ahead.
again, I get it. It's a difficult thing to program. Maybe they need to make DRS a little bit stronger or something like that, maybe, to make it a bit easier for them to pass each other. I don't know. Maybe make dirt... Do you know what, actually? No, I think I know the answer. Dirty air. I think dirty air is the big reason for it. The AI do not get dirty air. If they got dirty air, they'd be further back apart from each other, and it'd be a little more difficult for them to overtake each other constantly, and they wouldn't go side by side as much. If AI were programmed to get dirty air, they probably would be okay. Getting big on Ocon. Did he get it first yesterday because two humans were fighting each other? I mean, to be fair, yeah, but Noob and Speedy are both AI, let's be honest. Noob even said of himself he did not want Speedy winning that race. He'd rather finish P3 and Speedy P2 than him P2 and Speedy P1. Where's Hamilton? Behind Tsunoda in P14. It looks like Stroll's got himself into that battle a little bit as well, hasn't he? Has Ocon pit? No. He has not yet. Kimi Antonelli has just pit, though. We should get a nice undercut on him. He's bolted on another medium tire. No, he's gone hard. There we go. I knew that was a bit weird.
Okay, Nico's into the pits.
I still stand
Nico
by.
in
I'd
the
rather
pits.
lose to and get P2 than get P2 behind Speedy. I feel like there's a bit of a rivalry going on here. Yeah, this fresh hard tire is doing very good for us right now. Very, very good. 1.4 seconds to Ocon. We're only 2 seconds behind Villeneuve, but I think he'll pull away now. No DRS. I thought we were close enough, but clearly not. I think Ocon might pit this lap, so I'm not going to be too aggressive with him here. Unless he doesn't pit. But he should pit. I mean, look at the grip for Ascari. So much more grip compared to him. Right, Ocon, you got to pit here, right? You got to pit here. There we go. Into pits goes Ocon. Albon's in as well. And where are we going to be? I think P7. Nice. Very happy with that. P7 is our net position. That is solid. This has been a great race so far, isn't it? Our strategy looks good. Our strategy looks very decent. Rob had VRS but didn't use it. I did, no. I pressed the button. I thought the DRS is working a little bit strange here. I pressed the button several times. It's not always worked. I did press the button. Either way, we might not get DRS for a while now anyway, because I've not got many cars around me, so... It did use it? Yeah, I thought so. We had some good straight line speed, so... Am I going to pit again this race? Most likely, yeah. Speaking of tyres...
The car in front, 3.6 seconds.
13% rear lefts. When did we box? Lap 15? Or was it lap 60 we box, chat? $16, okay. So we've been on these tyres for 8 laps then. I'm not gonna lie, tyre wear's not bad actually. Tyre wear is actually not too bad. I think it's just under 2% per lap on the left sides. Could get to the end maybe. We could get to the end. I don't know if it's worth it. But there is a possibility we could try and get to the end on this tyre. Lewis Hamilton has broke away from Lance Stroll, by the way. He's finally broken away from their DRS, so he might start catching us. Lewis rapid again now. Yeah. He finally got away from the guys behind him. So keep an eye on that gap to Lewis Hamilton, chat. I think that's going to start coming down.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Safety car would make this fun. If we got a safety car, we would probably bolt the... Oh, Jack Doohan's out. That's at turn 2. No VSC or safety car for that, though. But, yeah, if we got a safety car, we would go hard tyres to the end, I think. Like a fresh hard tyre. We'd only drop like 2 or 3 positions, too, so... New fast lap, 190 from Leclerc. Leclerc has been on it all race so far. He's been super fast. Hamilton's still closing 3.3.
Yellow flag.
Let's see, doing stricken car on the left-hand sides.
Green flag.
Yeah, the
Okay,
race has
gap
definitely
ahead,
calmed down for now, but there's
5.6
definitely more coming.
seconds.
With that second stop still due, there's definitely more to come. If we do that second stop. If we don't, we will be quite slow. That's the issue, but it's a lot of time to gain. It's like 23 seconds in the pits here, roughly. So 19.0 from Charles Leclerc. That's 1.4 seconds faster per lap. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I love it when the AI bins it. I don't really have the AI bin it that much, to be honest, but he'd have had a mechanical failure. What a race it's been. It's been a crazy, crazy race. Like I say, it's calmed down a bit now, but I think that's just because the strategies are all starting to shape up a little bit, so we're in that little bit of a dry phase at the moment, but I'm pretty sure towards the end it's going to light up again. This is definitely not over. Look at the gap Hamilton has to Stroll and Tsunoda now. Look how much faster he is when he isn't battling with people. Do we have a race with other people? Every Sunday we do open lobbies. Well, we do community races every Sunday. And then on Saturday we do creator series as well. Is Hamilton doing another stop? I think so, yeah. He actually pit earlier than me, so he should do. Driving behind.
Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, they're on old, hard tyres. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1:20.2.
Yeah, he's got one more stop. What's the new AI like? Aggressive. Very aggressive. But honestly, I'm really enjoying it so far. This has been a nice adjustment. They're quite fun and hard to race against.
Okay, you're losing a small
We're on
time to the car behind.
We're on 106 AI right now. We probably could have gone a little bit higher, to be fair, maybe 108. But either way, even on 106, like, it's still been very fun to race against. Oh my god, look at the bots in my TikTok right now. Hold on. Apologies for the pause right now, but there's a couple of bots I gotta get rid of. There we go. One day, TikTok might fix the bots. One day. One day. Do I rate Twitch or TikTok most? Twitch. Twitch is almost my priority. Max or Lewis? Well, I am a Max fan, so
8.1 seconds.
My answer might be biased, I don't know. Oh, big slides. Yeah, I'm pretty sure CS is back this week, yeah. Pretty sure it returns this Saturday. Was that an 18.5? Did I just see an 18.5 from Charles Leclerc there? Are you kidding me? Am I in it, though? Well, they did reveal the lineup, so... And my name was on it, so I think so. Okay, Hamilton is putting his foot down, chat. Look at that gap to Lewis. 2.3. Dude, he's catching so quick. He's catching so quick. I don't think it's been the best lap from me, but either way, I don't think I can try and match them lap times he's putting down right now. .6. I mean, it's actually not a bad lap. Driving behind.
That's Hamilton behind. Time last lap, 1 minute 19.8.
Oh my goodness.
On old hard tyres.
8
Their
tenths.
tyres are 13 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
8 tenths. 8.8 seconds behind Villeneuve. We're not going to catch Villeneuve. Villeneuve's gone. Villeneuve is done so. I don't think we're going to get a top 6 this race unless it's a safety car or a DNF or something, but... We'll see. Still a way to go. 18.4 now for Charles Leclerc. He's just getting faster. He's genuinely just getting faster lap after lap. .24 laps to go. Weather report. Ooh, weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
I don't think it's going to rain. I'm actually a little bit upset that it's not going to rain because I wanted to test the AI in the rain. That's where the big changes really were, so that's a little bit disappointing we're not going to get any rain, but that's okay. 20.3, that's a much better lap. I think Hamilton might have done a 19.9 there, roughly. Driving behind.
Hamilton's behind you now, and the time last lap, 1:20.1. Okay, they're on old hard tyres.
20.1.
They've done 14 laps on those tyres now. We think they've got one more stop.
So he was a little bit slow on that last lap, but he might have been saving his battery a bit more. One ton soup, thank you for the follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Oh dear, that was horrible. That was horrible. Mushy, thank you for the follow as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome to Twitch too. They went deeper than me there. Without using the grass too. And I'd like to bet a DRS than Saba there already, but...
The car ahead,
well.
11.3 seconds.
If that's up... Oh my goodness, where am I going? Okay, my lines need a bit of refining. That was horrendous for Ascari as well. Verstappen's in again. We might come out ahead of Verstappen. Hamilton's not got DRS. Yeah, we have come out in front of Verstappen, but not by a huge amount, I don't think. And he's on hard tyres at the end, so he's in a soft, medium, hard strategy. Hamilton within DRS chat. Lewis Hamilton has caught up to DRS. He is flying right now, isn't he? He is very, very quick. I don't think there's a lot I can do here, really, is there? 22 to go. Illegal engine, yep. They got that 2018 engine, haven't they? 2018? No, 2019. Oh my god. Bro, look at his top speeds. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, buddy, please. Have mercy on me, Lewis. Oh my god, dude, why is he so fast? I'm a bit better on the brakes, but oh my days, he's so fast in a straight line. Let's have a go away, please.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
He's just so quick. Well, there is not much I can do about that, I think. Hamilton breezing by us. No Chris doubles from Hamilton? Yeah, not this time around. He just got by me like I wasn't even there. I'll try and stay close to him. We'll get DRS, hopefully, but... yeah, his pace is on another world right now compared to us. I'm still a little bit concerned about Verstappen, too, obviously. He's 4.2 behind now. He did come out 5.5 seconds behind, I think, so... he's already gained a good chunk. Oh, Hamilton getting a little bit twitchy on the exit. I mean, we could pit again now, couldn't we? I don't know. How's tyres? The tyres don't look bad, man. 24 and 27% on that left side.
Tyre condition still looking good.
It's not bad, is it? I do feel like the tyres could get to the end, but I don't know if it'll be very quick. We'll have DRS again on Hamilton, but I haven't got any chance of overtaking here.
To the car behind. 1 second.
Don't pit yet, just stay with Hamilton, you reckon? I'll try it. Verstappen's still getting no matter what, but I will try it. We've got a nice gap to where Stroll and Tsunoda is as well, that's good. If we're going to stop again, go next 2 to 4 laps, you reckon? Okay. But the tyre wear I'm not too concerned about. I'm fairly content with tyre wear. Don't want to look off these tyres? Yeah. They feel good still. Just got green in the first sector as well. We're not going soft tyres, no way. Soft tyres are useless here. Come on now. 11.2 to Stroll, 3.4 to Verstappen. I think if we boxed, we would come out probably behind Tsunoda. Actually, has Tsunoda pit? Yeah, I think he has, actually. I think Tsunoda has pit. Max 3.3 behind. Yeah, he's slowly gaining. Go medium lap 40. I don't have another medium tire.
In this lap, push now.
I mean, Mark wants me to pit now. 19 laps to go. Mark wants you to pit right now. I mean, it probably is a good idea, isn't it? I don't know, is it? We're keeping pace very well with Hamilton. We've just set our new PB there as well, 20.0. If we're setting PBs, do we really want to pit? Yeah, we're 18 lap old on these tires. He keeps running it a little bit wide there, doesn't he? Sule, man, thank you for the Chris Romy. Appreciate it. Welcome in.
Pit now, pit now.
Oh, he had a poor Ascari. He had a really bad entry to Ascari. Stick with Lewis if possible. I think I can stick with him. He's not really put away too much. I think Oscar Piastri has just boxed. Green middle sector there as well. Hamilton's in. Chat, what do I do? New PB, 19.9. What do I do?
Piastri is in the pits.
What do I do? Push and box, copy. Push and box, chat. Push and box. Feels like a good lap. This feels like a very good lap.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
This is an excellent in lap. This is a really, really nice in lap. I used up all the battery on that in lap as well. In we go. That was a lovely in lap, wasn't it? That might have been a new PB, who knows? That felt great, though. All right. They are currently coming out of Ascari right now. They're heading down towards Parabolica. This might be tight on pit exit. 2.5, nice stop.
Okay, off we go, back into the race.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Faster than we were expecting.
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. What an overcut. What an overcut! Oh my goodness! What's that gap? 4 seconds! Bro! Yo, we cooked that in-lap, chat. What an overcut! Pit crew were on it there as well, weren't they? That is a sensational gap. And we're on a lap fresher tire as well. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I think Hamilton did have a bit of traffic on his outlap regardless, but still, I think we would have came out a good couple of seconds in front anyway. Excellent in lap. Right, we've got to try and clear Gasly here. Gotta try and clear Gasly. Oh! I know why, chat. Look who's just passed Lewis Hamilton. Not for track position. Well, technically track position, but not for actual position. But look who's just passed him on track. Charles Leclerc. It's Charles Leclerc.
Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
I'm gonna have to send it here, aren't I? Oh, yeah, okay, that was my bad. That was my bad. That was a bit over-optimistic. I thought I could get alongside, but I couldn't. Oof. That could have been worse. He races me so hard. There we go. I kind of have to bully him a little bit there.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Lost a good chunk of time from that. That's my bad. Ted's a good penalty to walk on. Yeah, agreed. But we have cleared him now, so let's try and move ahead. Hamilton's 2.9 now. I think he's using the DRS of Charles Leclerc, isn't he? Oh, shit. I think he's benefiting from Charles Leclerc's DRS. The in-lap might have been very good. The overcut might have looked good, but I think we actually might be in a bit of trouble here. We might be in a bit of trouble.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.7 seconds. Okay, so we're leading up.
We're losing time on Hamilton?
Yeah,
I know.
32.3 seconds.
I'm pretty sure he's using DRS on Charles Leclerc to catch up, which is making it very difficult for me. I was mostly joking when I said Charles going to lap you, but I mean, here we are. Yeah. This is going to be an experience, isn't it? Gasly and Hamilton are fighting here, I think. I think Charles Leclerc might have broken away from them. That could be useful. He is definitely going to lap us, but we might be able to play this tactically. I've got to let him go without getting Gasly and Hamilton within DRS. That's going to be a pretty tough mission. Raby and Shah, thank you for some Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Or Charles, appreciate you guys. Welcome in. Thank you for the Twitch.
Blue flag.
Here we go. Leclerc's blue flags on me. I might let him go through Cover Grande. Down towards turn 4. He's so fast right now, isn't he? About to 51 lap Baku. Best race, me, not gonna lie, I don't know why. Fair enough. Everyone has their preferences. Is that P9 so far? Yeah. I've got to let Leclerc go, I'm gonna get a penalty if I don't let him go. I think if there was another couple of corners there, I might have got a penalty. Yeah, I'm going to try and steal some of Charles Leclerc's DRS now. But he's very quick, so... Charles Leclerc will probably lap up to P7, I think. Annoyingly, Lewis Hamilton is in DRS, but...
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.8 seconds.
I went a little bit deeper at Scary. Should be okay, though. Why would I pit for softs on lap 50? That's crazy. Absolutely not. Bruh. Chat.
No need to worry
That Ferrari.
about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
It's got a legal engine. It has an illegal engine. That Ferrari has an illegal engine. I'm not hearing otherwise. I need every single element of that combustion engine inspected right now. It's an absolute rocket ship in the straight lines. Well, I did say the race wasn't over yet, and sure enough... Oh my goodness, holy shit! Alex Albon and Lewis Hamilton, big contact through the first Lesmo. Albon's holding me up through the second. Oh my god. That could have very easily ended in a DNF. Oh, Albon, what are you doing, bro? Oh my god, it's going crazy, chat. It's going crazy. Huge lockup, I think, for Lewis Hamilton. I don't think it's done yet either. I don't think it's done. I think there's more to come. Damage? I don't know. There was a pretty big contact between those two. DRS again down towards turn 1. Is Albon going to send it?
Some time to the car behind.
No, he's run out of battery. He's run out of battery. Albon, please don't hold me up, man. Please don't hold me up, Alex. Don't do this, please. If we lose DRS to Hamilton, it's GG's. Albon, stop locking up, man, please. Oh, he's choking. He's fumbling. He's fumbled. GG. 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 I am now the biggest Alex Albon hater alive. Every single race for the rest of the season, I am hate watching Alex Albon. Please get me inside 1 second. Oh my god, I think I'm just about in it. Oh my god, I just got in it. Bro. 19.3, I had to push so hard. Oh my god, the braking at turn 1 there, that was pinpoint. Come on, I've got to push, Chad, I've got to push. I cannot lose Lewis Hamilton's DRS. I cannot lose it. No, don't go deep. Okay, I might have fumbled. I might have fumbled. 18-4 for George Russell. No, I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. I fumbled, I think, chat. I might have fumbled. I honestly like Alex Albon as well. I like Alex Albon too. But just for the sake of the law, we now hate watch. I did Miami 4 race about 3 days ago. I got 2 red flags in 1 race. I think I have red flags turned off. I can't remember. 18.9. Dude, I'm full sending right now, chat. We just did an 18 on a race lap. I am full sending. Oh yeah, no, we got 1 red flag in Hungary. Yeah, you're right. That was kind of on me, though. I kind of intentionally caused a red flag. Well, I think that's the only red flag we've had. We've not actually had a natural one. I barely get safety cars, to be fair, so... $18.0 for George Russell. We're actually not a million miles away from the fastest lap right now. But within a second of it. Enzo turning on you. True, he did. Ren, thank you for the Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in. Our pace is good, chat. Our pace is good. We're definitely not getting a podium today, that's safe to say, but I think best case scenario in this race, P7. I'd be happy with that. That's originally where we qualified, wasn't it? So, qualified P7, started last, finishing P7. I'd be very happy with that. But still 10 laps to go. DRS wide open again. 19-0 on the lap time. Very consistent. Here goes Lewis Hamilton on Kimi Antonelli. Oh my goodness. Bro. I'm convinced that AI are going to actually murder each other one day. They are going ham in the battles. You think Hamilton has damage? That'd be great if he does. Is the damage related to skill issue by any chance? Yeah, Antonelli's on a 1 stop. We're on a 2 stop, so we should have a better tire than Kimi. Hamilton should get past into Ascari fairly straightforward here. I might have to follow him. Oh my goodness. Dude, this AI is crazy. What a move. What a move. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See you later, son. Better luck next time, buddy. Turn 1. Send it. I might be too far back, actually. I don't know. Not really got the battery either. 20.0 that time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, too far back. Our pace is good, though, chat. I like our pace. Lap 45 at 53. 21 seconds to Verstappen. I don't think we're going to catch that, personally. Imagine a safety car, though. That'd be crazy. Imagine we got a safety car. Tires are good. No concern about tires. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, chat. I think it's safe to say AI is good. I'm really enjoying race against this AI. Like, don't get me wrong, there's been a few races this season where it's been all right, but a lot of the time the AI are pretty mid to race against. This update, I like it. I really like it. Kudos EA for the update. Maybe I don't want to get ahead of myself too early. We've still got, obviously, a few races to test out where the AI are more OP, like China, for example, and Bahrain, and Hungary, for example, too. There's a good few tracks where the AI were more OP before, so I probably should hold my breath a little bit, but based off this race alone, this is so much fun. I'm really, really enjoying this update. Has to be drive the day with this performance? You'd think so, right? Lap 46.53, down towards turn 1 we go on Lewis Hamilton, still a little too far back. He's got some great straight line speed on the back of his car. Haven't played like 2 to 3 weeks. Gonna play some tonight. Yeah, let me know how you go, man. If anyone does China and like, if anyone does any tracks with the AI are typically OP, do let me know on Discord or something. How they race, because that's my biggest like concern is how they're gonna be in China, how they're gonna be in Hungary, Bahrain, all those tracks where they're really, really good, or were really, really good. Hopefully this update would have fixed them for that. Great race to start, 20 seconds because the AI changes? Yeah. I'd say we actually got the AI level pretty spot on. Maybe we could have gone a little bit higher possibly, but overall I think the AI, yeah, it's been very good. His exits are nuts. Yeah, he's got some great traction on that car, isn't it? Especially our parabolic, he gets great exits here. You can see that gap just opens up big time out of the corner. I'm having to use up all my battery to try and stay with him though, but does the Monza wheel work with Xbox? Only the R3 works on Xbox. That's one area I'm hoping Monza improves on soon, is the console compatibility. Push Vince, I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh. Please charge battery. Buddy, if I start charging the battery, Hamilton gets away. I can't. If I lose DRS to Hamilton, we might as well call the checker flag now.
Okay, no issues.
I cannot afford to lose DRS to Hamilton.
Taking care of them.
Under no circumstances can that happen. Does feedback strength change between wheels? Depends on the wheelbase. If you change the wheelbase, then yeah. But in terms of the wheel itself, like if I put on a different wheel now, it'd feel the exact same. The wheel is more the accessory. Oh, understeer. Getting that dirty out. What was that lap time? 19.2, not bad. Engine temp still at 130, that's decent. The Monza base can be stronger than Logitech wheelbases. I think the Monza wheelbase is 3.9 Newton meters, so yeah, it will be. I think the Logitech ones are 2.9, so it won't be a big difference, but it's more about the feel than anything. The Monza wheelbase use direct drive, whereas Logitech doesn't. That'll be the biggest difference. It'll feel a lot smoother on Monza. Green first sector. Ooh, Hamilton had a bit of a poor second. Let's mow there. We just caught up a little bit. We've already gapped the Williams by 7 seconds, by the way. Hamilton just has an insane car, not lore accurate. He is P7. That's kind of lore accurate. Come on, man. I just can't quite get close enough at turn 1. There is a back marker up here. It's 2 back markers, in fact, I think. This might play some tricks on the... Oh, that's all big lock up there for, I think, the racing ball. Not sure if it's Colapinto or if it's Hadjar.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
This will be the only race we do the day, unfortunately. The next race will be on Wednesday. We're going into Baku on Wednesday. That'll be interesting as well. Looking forward to that. These blue flags are looking menacing. Isaac Hadjar. Isaac Hadjar. Isaac Hadjar. Isaac Hadjar! Isaac Hadjar! GG. GG. I know, Isaac, I know you love Lewis, buddy. I know you love Lewis, but that's taking the piss. That's just taking the piss a little bit, isn't it? I think I'm still within DRS, though. Just about. Oh, that's going to lose me a lot of momentum, though. That's lost me a lot of momentum. I was on his tail for the last few laps, but now I've got to redo it all again. Bit of a lock up on the front right, but made the corner. I was thinking about getting the an R3 bundle, but unsure. I mean, the R3 bundle is a great way to get into the Monza ecosystem, as well as get into direct drives as well. Obviously, yes, 3 Newton meters isn't a lot, but... Why y'all talk the same? Why y'all comment the same? At this pace, half the drivers are getting hate watch. They really are, dude. They really are. Hadjar might be on the biggest hate watch list out of all of them, actually, at this point. I thought it was Albon, but maybe it's Hadjar. We have caught up quite nicely to Lewis Hamilton again, though. We are on for a full green lap. Is there another back marker? Oh, no, please. Chat, I'm tired. I'm tired of the back markers. New PB? Yeah, 18.8. Bro, my engine sounds like it's going to explode down towards turn 1. Colapinto, please. Hold Lewis, not me. Hold Lewis, not me. Oh, you're... Okay, I like you. You're good. No Colapinto hate watch this weekend, chat. We're good. No Colapinto hate watch. He was almost on the list, but he's good. He avoids the hate watch list. Wait, we've been lapped, haven't we? Next lap's the last lap. Shit, we got to send it, chat. We got to send it. Next lap's the last lap. We've been lapped by Charles Leclerc, which means the race will finish 1 lap earlier for ourselves. We've got to get past Lewis Hamilton ASAP then. It's lap 52 or nothing. Next lap's the final one. Come on. I'm so little battery. Trying my best to keep up the DRS with him, but it's not going to be a turn 1.
Manage your tyres.
It is not going to be a turn 1. 19.2 that time. Need a good exit here. That was not bad, actually. That was not bad. Come on. 2:10 separating us on the final lap. Come on now. Oh, resting the car a little bit. Green first sector. Oh, just getting hit by dirty air, though. Come on, that's a good exit. Come on, this is it. This is it right here. Come on. Yes. Yes. Big send, Ascari. Big send. Here it comes again, though. It's not done just yet. We got to defend hard the inside. Hamilton to the outside. He's got so much more speed. We try and hold it on the inside. It's side by side through Parabolica. He gets a slightly better exit. And I think Lewis Hamilton is going to take the position away right at the last second. And P8 is where we'll finish. We sent it at Ascari, but Lewis Hamilton had the slipstream towards Parabolica. Oh, it was a close battle. It was a close battle, but Lewis Hamilton just comes out on top. I tell you what, chat, P8 is not bad, is it? P8 is not bad at all. Whew. What a race, man. Honestly, that was so fun. That was such a fun race. Ah, man. Brave Guitar, I think the floor is well made. Appreciate it, dude. Where did we start? Rock bottom. We started last. Last at P8, chat. We would take that. Why did we not do the final lap? Because we've been lapped. Charles Leclerc lapped us. So it ends on lap 52 instead of 53. I'm a sore loser, so we're both spinning into the wall. Fair. Fair. Oh, man. Charles Leclerc, triumphant win here in Monza. I think he lapped everyone to P7. He was just immense today, wasn't he? Absolutely immense. And now time for the champagne! How does that work, though? Surely you have to complete 53 laps? You've been lapped. Do you guys understand what being lapped means? It means the guy in front of you has done one lap more than you.
Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
You can see that we finished one lap down, as did Lewis Hamilton, as did everyone underneath us as well. It's essentially like an overlap, essentially. Charles Leclerc and everyone who didn't get laps still did 53 laps. We don't do 53 laps because we were lapped by Charles Leclerc, so... There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the Italian Grand Prix. What a race it was. That was actually genuinely, even though Charles Leclerc won by 41 seconds. 41 seconds. 4-1. 41. Are you shitting me? Charles Leclerc wins by 41 seconds to George Russell, with Jacques Villeneuve in P3 as well. The Mercedes were good, but there was no stopping Charles Leclerc today, apparently. What a drive from the Monegasque driver. Lando Norris in P4, Piastri P5, Verstappen finishes in P6. Poor result for him after starting P3. But I'll tell you what, both ourselves and Lewis Hamilton both had strong races there. He started P20, finished P7. We started P22, finished P8. So both of us doing very, very well there. Alex Albon in P9 after starting P8. Kimi Antonelli had a pretty strong race, actually. It felt like he was having a very good race in the first in and finishes P10 in the end as well. But, yeah, that is your points across today. Our teammate Nico Hulkenberg finishes in P17. These guys down here, you can see Colapinto, Hadjar, Bortoleto, and Pepe Marti all got lapped twice. So they finished on lap 51. And then Jack Dorn was the only retirement in this session as well, finishing halfway through the race, roughly, I think it was. But, yeah, good points overall, all things considered. A bit of damage limitation today, but either way, some good points for Jenson Button after starting last on the grid. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then after the Monza Grand Prix. 1 point. 1 point separating Nico Hulkenberg and Jenson Button. The German just in front by that single point at this stage. But Jenson Button is 30 points up on Alex Albon heading into the next Grand Prix in Azerbaijan. Constructors' Championship-wise, no real change there either. We still sit in P5 at 119 points. Well up on Williams. Well done on Mercedes. We're pretty much on lock for P5 of the championship, aren't we? So, yeah, very good race. Very, very good race. But, yeah, that will do it for the day here in Monza. On to the next one. Is there anything we want to check on the replay, actually? I didn't want to have a look at some of those 3 wides, right? We were 3 wide with Who was it? Was it here? Yo, look at this, chat. Oh my goodness. Our braking there was exceptional, to be fair. There was... What lap was it we were 3 wide through, like, the entirety of turn 1 and 2? What lap was it? This one? No, I don't think it was. Nah, not lap 3. Maybe lap 4? No. Not lap 4 either. What lap was it? 6? This is where Hamilton attacked us here. I don't think it was this lap either. It was early on in the race, I'm pretty sure. Yo, Albon nearly brake checked me there. Here we go. Right here. Look at Albon's straight line speed here. I cannot believe we all came away unscathed from that. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I was literally sandwiched. Dude, this AI is nuts. This AI is absolutely nuts. Let's get rid of the... or this. What happened to do it? He had a mechanical failure. Oh my. Mental. Absolutely mental. Did you say you damaged your rep? Damaged my rep? Show the clip where we overtook both Hamilton and Antonelli. Do you remember what lap that was? Hamilton and Antonelli. Oh, let's go to me here. I'm not sure what lap it was. Maybe here? Was it near the end? Excellent job. That would have hit them both. Look at the crazy defending up here, by the way. I've never seen the AI do this shit before. Bruh. They were all out, weren't they? Oops, wrong button. They were all out. Near the end of the Lesmos. Oh, Ascari. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. This one here, I think it was. Whoop. That is ridiculous, bro. Just gonna scoot myself up the inside here real quick. Don't mind me. Clean. Very clean. Very, very clean. Hamilton Albon contact? Ooh, that was a little early, I think. Maybe this lap. I think that was in the first of Lesmos. Right here, I believe. Tell you what, if we have sim damage on, he definitely gets damage there. I think he came away without any damage, though, right? I think he was good. Yeah, I think his wing's still on. Naughty from Albon, though. Very naughty from Albon to switch to the left like that. Where was Hadjar blocking you? I don't remember. That'll be difficult to find that. Yeah, we had a couple of 3 wides. Yeah, there was a lot of action in the opening race, opening stages, though. There was so much action going on. It was crazy. What a race, man. What a race. A nice 4 points on the board for ourselves as well. Starting last, finishing P8. Take that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Apparently, we got cost repairs. I think that might have been the braking system fault that we had in Quali. A little bit of fan rating boost as well. Not bad. I really enjoyed that race. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. That was honestly one of the most fun career mode races that I've done so far in this career. That AI update seems to be working so far. I don't want to get too ahead of myself because obviously I want to try at the tracks where that AI is more OP. I think they were slightly OP at Monza before, but yeah, I want to try it at like China, at Hungary and things where they are very, very strong. Jensen Button has accepted the contract, chat. We have another year of JB. He has signed another 1-year deal with Brawn GP, and he stays for another season. Lovely stuff. We still haven't got that second seat sorted yet, though. So that's the next task, essentially, is to get that second seat done and dusted. Right. Let's have a look what else we got here. We could probably do a little more development. We've only got 1.2 million left, though. Oh! Wait, we actually did have damage on the car, chat. Our development has been paused because we have repairs. We actually might have had front wing damage from early on in that race. And it might not have showed me. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's get these done real quick, shall we? Step 1. There we go. Who are you trying to pick up for a second driver? There's a couple options right now. We could re-sign Hulkenberg. We were thinking about dropping Hulk at one point. But he's been actually okay, to be fair. Hulkenberg's not been too bad. We were talking to Bortoletto as well. Bortoletto's a cheap option. And let's be honest, if it's Brawn GP, we need our own version of Barrichello, right? I feel like Bortoletto, Barrichello sounds similar enough, right? Both Brazilian too. Both could drive for Brawn. I think that's like perfect, isn't it? Oh yeah, we had talks to Colapinto as well, but I don't know if that'll really much will happen with that one. We tried to talk to Carlos Sainz, but he signed elsewhere, but we don't know where that is just yet. So, but yeah, talks are basically done with Hulkenberg and Bortoletto. Honestly, chat, it's kind of up to you guys. Do you think we should go for Hulkenberg? Do you guys think we should go Bortoletto? What do you guys reckon? We could offer out a contract to someone right now. Actually, did we offer a contract to Hulk already? No, we didn't. We didn't. Bortoletto's cheaper? He is. Should we get a poll running in Twitch right now? Let's get a poll running. Oh. Who should we send a contract to? Hulk or Gabby? We'll do a 2-minute poll. There you go. Poll up on the Twitch right now, ladies and gentlemen. Who should we send a contract to for this Grand Prix? Do we send one to Bortoletto? Do we send one to Hulkenberg? Get your votes up in the Twitch poll right now. Well, we're taking the votes from there. I haven't seen a good few Gabbys in the chat, though. We're running the R&D. Still third worst. We're doing very well, all things considered, but yeah, still third worst. And, yeah. I mean, maybe we could try and talk to another driver as well, but I don't know. I'm not really sure who else we can talk to, really. There is Felipe Massa, to be fair. Felipe Massa and JB as our lineup would be pretty crazy. We've got Alex Albon. 24 million a year for Alex Albon, though. It's a lot of money. Can bring back Weber. Antonelli. Ooh. Not gonna lie, Antonelli. Wait, why is that a bit of a shout? Have you gone to Face for Engineering yet? No, annoyingly not. I wouldn't mind Kimi Antonelli. Jensen Button and Kimi Antonelli's teammates? That'd be kind of crazy. Yuki Tsunoda's down there as well. He's on 85 rating right now. Wouldn't mind Tsunoda either, maybe. Colapinto's there. Behrman, Stroll. Yeah. Bortoletto's 78 rated right now as well, but I think he'll improve a lot here because we're getting some good results with this team, so. His experience is 64, Racecraft 81, Awareness 77, and Pace 78. Focus 59, but that focus rating's quite low because he's in such a bad car. That Sauber is genuinely tragic. Let's see. Poll's about to run up. Let's see what you guys are saying on the poll. Let's see what you guys are saying. Massive dump button. 73% saying Gabby. You guys want Bortoletto, don't you? All right. Let's send a contract rating to a contract offer to Bortoletto. Let's have a look at the counter offers. What can we possibly send him? To be fair, no matter what, he's quite cheap, right? No matter what, he's quite cheap. I'm honestly fairly happy with the current offer. 5,490,000 signing bonus. Yeah. Let's just end the contract. Send driver contract.
Okay,
We might actually hear back before the
now
next
we
Grand
wait.
Prix. We may hear back before the next race. Points to the boards. Good stuff. All right. We should have some development coming through here as well, so let's have a look. Maybe we'll have an even stronger car. Gabby and Massey, I reckon. We've already got JB on lock, so we can't get rid of him now.
Hey,
we go.
Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research.
Call up into
Let's
endgame
get
talks.
that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering.
All right, let's chat to Franco real quick. Let's chat to Franco. What happens if you don't sign a second driver? I assume the game auto signs one to you, I guess. Maybe like a really mid driver though. Colin Pinto wants 8 million a year. Third in the R&D. Are you kidding me? Third in the R&D. Fan rating 3. That's easy enough. Engineering workforce 220. Oh, sorry. Advanced not in game. Apologies. But it's had enough of the Alpine IRL. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those expectations, to be honest with you. Third in the R&D, and you're gonna ask for more money than Bortoletto? I don't think that meeting went too well, Chow, I'll be honest. I don't think that meeting went too well. Right, let's go throw some more development in the car, shall we? We've got one more day remaining on that end plate. That failed. That's annoying. That'll arrive after Baku now. We'll do a bit more durability as well. We'll get this last energy store done. These upgrades are starting to cost a good chunk of money, man. I need more money. Maybe start next season, we'll have a lot of money. Okay. Let's get those upgrades in. That should work. Third, so you can crush team down to 8. Yep.
They've accepted that contract and
There we go!
line. We should
Oh, I feel
celebrate.
bad for Hulk.
And make sure we figure out how to stop any leaks about it. Nice work getting this one over the line.
I feel bad for Hulk, Chad. I'm not gonna lie, he didn't deserve to be dropped. Hulkenberg did not deserve to be dropped. You don't feel bad for him? He's literally... Chat. He's ahead of JB. He's ahead of JB in the Drivers' Championship. He's been a pretty strong servant to us. He's been a very strong servant. But, I guess we do have our Barrichello regen though, right? Gabriel Bortoletto is officially a Brawn driver from Season 3 onwards. JB and Bortoletto. It is the closest we'll get to JB and Barrichello, so I guess I'm happy with that. But I do feel like Hulkberg didn't deserve to be dropped. He has had a pretty good season, so... When was the first time in his career he's been dropped unfairly? True. That's true. Right, let's dismiss that and advance the time, and I think that's good to go.
We've had some upgrades to
We've got
our
lots of
port
R&D we can do,
facilities,
actually.
And, well, if you've got some cash kicking around, don't forget to use it.
Who are you talking to like that? Bro, I need to get these trees upgraded. I need to get these trees upgraded. Let's get the turbo done here as well. There we go. We've got plenty of R&D, but not really much we can use it on, so... He accepted that contract pretty quick. Usually it does take about a week to do, but we didn't have any races, so... Let's put that to button, there we go. Chat, look at that R&D. Look at that R&D, chat! 4th worst car now! We start the season 2nd worst. We're 4th worst now. Soon we'll be level pegging with Alpine, and then hopefully by the end of the season, we'll be much closer to Williams and Aston. But the car is improving. It is improving. Good stuff. Very happy to see that. Right. Is there anything much we can do here? So we've done the research. Development-wise, we're still a bit tight on money. Not much we can really do on that, I don't think. Go on, then. I'm feeling cheeky. We have 51 grand left in the bank. Oh, my God. What's that cost cap looking like? Our cost cap must be cooked right now, surely. You know what? It's actually still pretty good. The cost cap, I think, is like 138 million, something like that. And we're still under 70 million. You know what? I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We're good. But yeah, we're not really making enough money. That's the issue right now. But hopefully over the next season or so, we'll definitely have more money to play with and get the upgrades in. And yeah, obviously the facility improvements are also quite important too. So I can't really do many right now because we haven't got the money for it. But yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think then that will wrap us up for the night then here in Monza. And yeah, a very decent result. We scored ourselves a P8 out in Italy. We started in last place and recovered all the way up to P8. A very, very strong result. And on Wednesday, we'll be heading into the Baku Grand Prix, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And then on Thursday, we'll be going to Singapore as well. So a couple of pretty tough street tracks coming up. But hopefully we can try and maximize our results and maybe try and fish around for another podium. The car is improving. The drivers are improving. And yeah, hopefully we're going to try and get ourselves a good result in the next couple of races as well. Only 7 races to go in the season now. Only 7 to go. So we are powering through the season. And yeah, in the next few weeks, we'll be finishing up Season 2 and moving on to Season 3 with our brand new driver lineup. But that will do it for the night here in Monza. Wednesday, we return for Baku. Oh, that was fun. I tell you what, chat, I'm very happy with the AI update. AI update is a W. We're not doing marbles today, no. AI update was a big, big W. I'm very, very happy about that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to testing it around like the actual tough tracks, really. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right, let's go see who's live, shall we? We have a few people live right now. We've got GB, Fabio, we've got Dana live. I think we'll go raid Dana, though, I think. We'll go raid Dana. Was good. Then it was a very good race. Very, very good race. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head over to the wonderful Miss Dana Ray. She's live right now playing some Hollow Knight. I'm sure you guys all know Dana by now, but if you don't, she's my lovely girlfriend that I'm currently seeing right now. She's literally, if I went that way, you'd see her. Maybe you'll see me on her stream from time to time as well. But if you haven't followed Dana already, make sure you do so. She's my lovely girlfriend from across the seas, and yeah, hopefully we'll show the love and support that you guys have shown to me. All my social medias are in the chat right now. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all in the chat. Do jump in on Discord if you haven't already, so we get announcements when we go live. There's a schedule so you can see what we're doing on what day. And of course, you can hang out with me and all the other viewers on Discord as well. So do jump in on Discord if you haven't already. For those of you guys on TikTok, link in my bio. That takes to all my social medias as well. But until Wednesday, have a fantastic rest of your night, fantastic day tomorrow. And I'll see you guys ready for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix on Wednesday. Bye-bye.